Now?
What?
I love Tesla.
Why can't you?
Thank you for your question, Senator.
Why can't you? I did this. Why can't you?
I literally have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Hello, all of you creatures from the Black Lagoons. It is us, your headliners, and we have stolen a hostage. You will meet you will meet our demands. Or your Reagan elite will be sent back to you piece by piece.
Wow. Yeah, it must be because they kidnapped me because we basically refuse to let you guys use our bases anymore now.
And never again.
Yeah, that's so. This is the price I pay.
That's a pretty good trade-off. We can't use their bases anymore, but we get Reagan Elite. I like that.
I feel like we traded up.
Yeah.
How are both you guys doing? You're all right? Ready for the end of the world?
Yeah, we were talking just before we went live, and if the nukes are dropping, I'm going to buy a pack of cigarettes. Like if it's over, then I'm going to go back to smoking.
Yeah, it seems like Trump is very out of his fucking mind.
Let us know in the chat if this is the end of the world. What bad habit are you picking up because it doesn't fucking matter anymore?
Cocaine.
Just gonna be a run on cocaine.
You could experiment tonight, guys. Experiment, guys and girls. Just experiment tonight because you've got nothing to lose. Like
call your ex.
Yep. If you're still a virgin, now's the time to lose it.
Go get some champagne and go make a new friend.
Yep.
Reagan, are you going out to your channel?
No, it's fine.
Go ahead, push the button because that way we can send. There should be a
simulcast.
Broadcast to your viewers thing. Yeah, we want you to get some.
I didn't say
love.
we were going to go live, so
that's okay.
I've
got to fill all that shit in. No, I don't want to fill all that shit in.
Well, you can do that while we say hello to the lovely people. Gina.
All right, you go do that.
Okay, yeah.
In the building. Oh, Tim's got the buttons today.
I got the buttons. All right.
No, first of all, I didn't say that. Oh, I said that in terms of.
Hi, Gina. I found Roseanne Barr's podcast. It's absolutely batch. Yes, she's crazy.
She is crazy.
She is so crazy. Viper Scott in the building.
We got the rudder. Go! Freeze, sir! Freeze!
Chris C.
Pathetic. They are effing pathetic.
Lost missionary.
You have no decency. You have no
Just
honor.
Insulting everybody. Counter Kev.
Tell me about it. So
Pup Galaxy full of stars.
He would
I like
come,
that name.
maybe he'd come, maybe he wouldn't even come. I think.
Oh, gross. My least favorite one. I know. I got to put Tim's least favorite one. Sucking us dry.
Oh yeah.
You haven't got the bit where Kamala says, "Do not come."
Do not come.
No, but we have this one.
I come.
Blech. If I ate breakfast, I would have thrown it up. Adam.
These were the free speech advocates.
Ain't that the truth? What bunker is he at now? We need to go find whatever bunker he's hiding in and go, hey, scoot over, dog.
He's got his own like channel and shit, man. Like he's just doing his own thing.
Uh-oh. We have 2 British pounds.
He's looking down the end of his little nose.
Viper's got 2 British pounds. Thank you so much. Bin Network, please go on Sunday Roast, please. Sunday Roast. Is that your show, Reagan?
That's Alex from Political X, who hosts
for sure.
Sunday Roast.
K in the building.
In my time, you don't get to talk.
Lumber.
Reclaiming my time.
What's your set?
He had Graham Hughes on last Sunday's show, I believe.
Graham, where have I heard that name before?
sounds vaguely familiar. Darren's friend.
Yeah, we need to everyone just needs to get pissed tonight because it's like it's the end now. So
speaking of getting pissed tonight, we have a supporter of the show who would like to send you a very lovely message.
It's Charlie Angus here from Midas Canada, the Resistance Tour, and I watch the Bin Podcast Network. You got to watch it. Sign up, follow them.
You heard the man.
Do what that nice Canadian gentleman says.
And we're trying to beat motherfucking Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah.
We cannot lose to Rudy.
We can't lose to like and subscribe right now. If you hate Rudy Giuliani, you need to like and subscribe right now.
If you
that's a very good reason. Yeah,
if you don't subscribe, you love the dye that came down his forehead on that thing. He looked like the guy from Fifth Element.
If you do not like and subscribe to the Bin Podcast, you are part of the problem when it comes to Rudy Giuliani.
You want to kiss him. You want to give him smooches when no one's looking.
Or patreon.com/TheBinPodcast.
Yes.
Also, we have some slightly exciting, well, more than slightly exciting, very exciting news. Coming soon to a digital t-shirt shop near you. Bin t-shirts.
What?
Fuck the hell off. McKinnon has designed a couple of very hilarious t-shirts that we will be putting on, I think either today or tomorrow on our new t-shirt store.
We can do it tomorrow because after that, after tonight, it doesn't matter. Yo, I like how Dickbag decided to end the world as soon as I scheduled Delta Green. Like, come on, man. I can't watch the news. I got to run these cats through the fucking obstacle course.
$2 super chat, Dark Lord Greg. 4 seasons, total headliners.
He broke my ass.
Greg had one that I starred a few minutes ago too. Where was it?
If you hit the star thing, it'll pop up.
Yeah. Here we go. He got an ad for working families tax credit on the YouTube channel. That's hilarious that people are getting ads for tax credits.
I'm ready, and Rudy can't fail. That's right. He's the greatest podcaster we've ever seen. I mean, it is a literal treasure trove of clips, though.
Stupid.
That one's not playing.
Bingo.
Tim, stop it! It's you.
I didn't touch anything.
Stupido.
Do you see the abuse I get on this show? He just yells at me for stuff that I didn't do.
It literally turned blue, and then a second into it, it just turned off.
It wasn't me.
That's usually you.
The fingers sometimes slip, Like they do. It does happen.
Are those shirts lead lined? McKinnon. Adam brought up a good point. We need to line all of the merch with lead for the nuclear fallout. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope so. All right, let's get this stupid list started because wow, what a day. What a weekend it has been. You just try to, get the house together, play with the kids.
Before we watch any actual videos, Mikey, I just want to say that we were fucking right.
Us? Right. About the news?
We said on Thursday that if Iran shot down an American aircraft, all hell was going to break loose. And that they still had the capability to do it, and they did it the next day.
Yep.
And Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump were acting like that our military was completely unstoppable, but they're not playing the same game that Iran is playing. Iran is playing asymmetrical warfare. They just put out a report saying that F-15 multi-million-dollar fighter jet was shot down by a shoulder-mounted rocket.
Yeah, dog. Didn't you play Battlefield?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like we're playing on different levels here. America's just bombed the crap out of everything, and Iran's like, we'll pick and choose our spots.
I mean, he bankrupted casinos. The man can't gamble. He can't. How you lose the bet and you own the casino and still lost?
They don't realize the limitations of just like we have air superiority over Iran that can't be disputed. We do. We have air superiority. However,
why aren't they flying over the center of the country?
Surface-to-air missiles exist.
Oh, so then you don't have air superiority, because air superiority is a winner takes all.
Right.
Either you control the skies or it's dangerous for you to be in the skies. Y'all let me know which one you saw.
Well, could it be a case of that they pick and choose their targets though as well?
Yeah. Well,
they could let some of them go past, wait for a slower one to come through. Like, oh, he ain't gonna be able to get away.
I think Pete Hegseth and the American military got a little too complacent and a little too confident and started flying lower, slower planes over the region instead of the quick airstrikes that they were doing. Now they're using like A-10s and slower bombers, and the F-15 has been in service for God knows how long.
30 years.
Yeah. And it's not the fastest plane.
Yeah,
so
F-15E Strike Eagle.
Yeah. It was a good airplane for when it was made, I think in like the 80s.
For the first Gulf War.
For the first couple Gulf Wars.
This is Gulf War Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, for those keeping track at home.
For the shoulder mounted surface to air missiles to actually like connect, you're not going fast.
And A-10 Warthogs are not fast.
No, they're air tanks.
They're not perk, but their advantage is they have big, wide wings. They have the two, like, not shoulder mounted, but the behind the cockpit engines, and it allows for great maneuverability at low speeds, so it can still generate lift even at a low speed. If you need to fight a tank, it's the perfect fucking air platform for you. It can get around nose down at the tank. The fucking machine guns on an A-10 are let me grab that. Is some of the most
Vulcan cannon that's
it
on
is
that
some
thing.
of the most terrifying sounds you've ever heard. Warthog.
They aren't dogfighting airplanes. They are not escape velocity airplanes. Like, these are just big weapons platforms to launch ground strikes on.
Yeah, it's like a flying turret.
It is.
There we go.
But they are not built for breakaway speed from missiles.
Ooh. Ooh. So that is like, I think 600 or 700 rounds a second, and then there's a delay, and then you hear the rounds hitting the floor. I think it's depleted uranium. Do it again.
Yeah, like you can see that airplane is built for stability.
I like the delay.
Stability over maneuverability.
Yeah, because you need a very stable platform, because that fucking cannon, that minigun, yeah, that's the hum. It becomes tonal. There's so many explosions going on. It turns into a note.
But
yeah, there's a tank. And oh, come on! Get your shit together.
Bloody hell.
Yep.
Yeah. That tank gone. That tank is done. Oh, there you go. The A-10 Gatling guns fire 4,200 depleted uranium armor piercing shells per minute. Whoo!
And that plane has also been in service for a really long time, but the reason it's still in service is they can't build a plane to replace it. It's an invaluable plane.
Or they don't want to invest in a new one that's better.
It's kind of like the Harrier jet. Like they had the Harrier jet forever because it could vertical take off and land on aircraft carriers. They didn't replace it for 50 years because it was so invaluable, and the plane they built to replace it sucks.
You don't know enough about planes to be over here talking about the Harrier is this. Like, what you know about an F-22, huh? What you know about them?
I know that the vertical takeoff and landing on the F-35 kind of sucks.
Bro, it was a windy day. Okay, there was one video
and it caught fire.
They tried to vertically take off. The wind got underneath there, started fucking shit up. The pilot did not handle it well and had to eject on the runway.
Oh, I'm sorry. A $25 million aircraft should be able to take off and land without bursting into flames.
You say that like you've done it before. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's only 25 million. It's fine. We'll cough up the money.
And then we lose a couple in the sea every once in a while because they can't keep them on the aircraft carriers, obviously.
You ever told Neptune no? When he says he wants a jet, you unhook that bitch and you wait for a wave to come. He demands tribute.
Trump takes office and the first thing you hear about the U.S. military is, oh, we lost a plane in the ocean for no reason.
That's how it be. All right. Do we want to do war first or domestic first? Because Gina sent a thing on the domestic front.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I got a couple of videos that are, I guess, both. So
come on, you stupid. All right, whatever.
While you're pulling that up, I just saw that UK warship HMS Dragon has been forced to withdraw in order to be repaired at port after expecting issues with its fresh water supply. So all that work, the UK government, to get the HMS Dragon out, and it's already being withdrawn, guys. So yay, UK Navy.
That is the most British thing I've ever heard. We were on our way to the war, and our fresh water wasn't working, so we went back to port. Fix the water. We'll be right back with you.
Is the HMS Dragon perchance built out of wood?
Maybe.
It has sails, Tim.
Right. Is it a square-masted ship? Is that what we're going with here? Square sails now?
Literally five minutes ago, Ministry of Defense spokesperson said HMS Dragon is undertaking a routine logistic steps and short maintenance period in the Eastern Mediterranean, allowing the ship to take onboard provisions, optimize system, and conduct maintenance.
They were like, yo, I think a nuke's about to go off on there. Just go ahead and turn us around. Yeah, we'll go back to port. Yeah, Trump's crazy. Do not put our ship over there. He cannot recognize friend from foe at this point.
Dear, oh dear.
But speaking of friends and foes, here's your best friend, Donald Trump.
I said to Russell, don't send any money for daycare because the United States can't take care of daycare. That has to be up to a state. We can't take care of daycare. We're a big country. We have 50 states. We have all these other people. We're fighting wars. We can't take care of daycare. You got to let a state take care of daycare, and they should pay for it too. They should pay. They have to raise their taxes, but they should pay for it. And we could lower our taxes a little bit to them to make up. But it's not possible for us to take care of daycare. Medicaid, Medicare, all these individual things, they can do it on a state basis. You can't do it on a federal. We have to take care of one thing, military protection. We have to guard the country. But all these little things, all these little scams that have taken place.
Little scams?
You have to,
little Social Security is a little
take care of them, Russell, and you have to do it. Linda McMahon, she's done such a great job. She's moved education back to the States. And I actually...
All right, I'll just mute him. All right, gentlemen, your reactions.
First, Reagan Elite, what is your take on the McMahon family?
Oh boy.
Oh, there's a reason I stopped watching WWE a very long time ago in the galaxy far, far away.
So we put Linda McMahon, former WWE executive, in charge of our education system.
Yes. What on God's green earth was you thinking?
She's great at raising kids.
She is great at
look at Shane.
Kids. So the McMahons they're from my state. They're from Connecticut. They live in Greenwich.
Tim's their best friend.
I know.
He goes to their barbecues every summer.
Linda McMahon had 2 failed Senate campaigns.
Yeah.
She ran against both of our senators when their terms were up, and she failed both times, even though she had like $100 million or whatever. Like nobody fucking likes her.
Yeah.
Cheating ass Democrats.
I mean, it's. I mean, the moment like you knew it was coming. Like the connection was always been there with Trump and the McMahons all the way back to that WrestleMania where Trump was, like, and as soon as that connection was made, there was always going to be a link there. So when he first time became president, I was like, oh, I'm so glad I don't watch WWE. And then he gets presidency second time, so I was like, oh god, I would not want to be associated with WWE now. Oh dear.
McKinnon with the Spider-Man reference. I love that every teacher now starts every class with threatening the kids. I got you for 3 minutes. You're going nowhere. Bone saw.
I mean,
I love her. I love Macho Man.
She's just a stooge, Linda McMahon. Like, just like so many of them. Like, they don't actually know what they're doing with their job. They don't understand their role. They don't understand anything to do it. All they want to do is just do what the playbook says, the Project 2025 playbook, and just follow it to the T so they can get their money in. That's it. They don't care about the consequences of children's future. Like, literally, you're hearing Trump talking about like, who wants to pay for daycare? Oh yeah, who cares about children's future from his pie mindset? You know what?
But it's more diabolical than that, because it's not just, oh, I don't want to pay for somebody else's kids. If you want a viable economy, if you want workers, those workers have fucking kids. They need, like, and the thing is, it's not just, oh, I'm giving family X $1,200 a month to do childcare. No, it's grants so that people can open up their own daycare, so that affordable daycares can exist. And it's not just like KinderCare, which is like the big box store one. And that's like the most expensive way to do it. So by giving grants to people to start their own home businesses, or if there's like a lady in the neighborhood who no longer, her kids are have left the nest, she could get a grant from the government, renovate a couple of things in her house, and then do home child care. Fuck that, I guess. Just don't, hey, have lots of kids and also don't watch them. Just leave them at home for 8 hours while you go to work, I guess.
Don't ask the government for money is basically what they're saying. No, you can't have any money. No money. No, you got to make it all yourself.
Just tie the baby to your back. Or do like a Death Stranding thing. Just keep the baby in some sort of jar and just carry the child with you at all times.
Oh, look, Mikey began already.
Is his hand literally a fist?
I don't know.
Is this picture like a fist? Oh, it's his reflection. Oh, dude.
He's a muscle man.
Oh, well, were you looking for gay porn? We're not gay porn.
No, sorry, man.
Yeah, we're not gay porn. And we're not trying to look cute for the boys. You know what I'm saying?
I don't respect the fact that it's the end of the world, and I understand, but you're looking in the wrong place, mate. Sorry.
You're barking up the wrong tree, partner.
Now, I don't know what it's like on your channel, Reagan Lee, but we get a lot of abuse from trolls in the chat.
Oh, I'm sure they'll find my channel somewhere.
They have crushes on us. We're already taken. Sorry. Exactly.
Yeah,
it's hard to be funny and good looking at the same time. You get a lot of haters.
He's upset. He's just upset. He came in pretty hot too, and the mods are like, calm down, and he's like, I am calm.
I'm not freaking out. Right. You're right. You're not freaking out. But also campaign promises made, campaign promises broken. Told you motherfuckers he was going to go after your Medicaid and Medicare.
Oh yeah, 100%. He was going to try.
He has lied about every single thing he said on the campaign trail. It was almost like he was telling us exactly what he was going to attack.
But Mikey, how's he supposed to pay for the war?
Well, we don't need to be in. We could always print more money, guys. That'll work, right?
quantitative easing.
Ooh, quantitative easing.
There we go. We could just print more money.
Just print more money.
Oh yeah.
Problem
Just
solved.
Make it up. Yeah. Build. What's wrong with a bit more debt? Let's just make the debt bigger.
Just send everybody an envelope with $10,000 and $100 bills in it. That will fix things.
As we have all learned from the Shody, money is fake.
Money is fake, and the points don't matter. The points don't matter.
Money is fake, and the economy is rigged against us. So, what are you going to do?
Well, let's move on. Thank you, Gina, for the Threads thing. I still don't have a Threads account.
And that little speech he was giving was supposed to be some sort of like closed door thing. That's why he was saying that shit, because it was just supposed to be to like donors or certain Republicans or whatever. And like he is, he's off the chain at this point. Like there's no filter between his brain and his mouth anymore because he has fucking dementia. He has frontal temporal dementia, and his brain is literally like runny scrambled eggs.
And when I said his brain was scrambled eggs like a year and a half ago, they're like, "Shut up, bitch! You're not the fucking shut up! He's very smart. He's just so smart that you don't understand what he's doing. He's super smart."
But Joe Biden was dumber. Joe Biden had issues. Joe Biden this, Joe Biden that.
The people who constantly bring up Joe Biden are the people who still bring up their ex.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, y'all broke up fucking 3 years ago, and you can't stop bringing her up every 15 fucking minutes.
And it's
just delete her number already.
It's the ex that nobody liked. Nobody liked fucking Joe Biden.
Right. Nobody was over here like, "Oh, please let it be Joe." I love mummified racists from the 80s. Like, fuck that guy.
Speaking of mummified racists from the 80s.
Wait, I have a Threads? Oh, these Threads.
Oh, his Threads.
No, but I don't have a Threads account. I never got into it. I missed it.
Yeah, I missed that one.
I missed it.
Chris building up the tension there in the chat.
Breaking news. The Israeli military has urged all vessels in the maritime zone off the coast of southern Lebanon to immediately head north to the city of Tyre, where they were just bombing. Yeah. They do that shit all the time, though. Like we are literally on probably a calendar of how long fucking Israel's going to remain in its current shape and attitude. Like they are completely rabid at this point. Everybody around them is getting attacked and blown up. Everyone near them, anyone they can reach, they're attacking.
Yeah.
Brown, and they can reach you. Feel free to get ready for the bombs. Get ready for the gas. Get ready for the destruction of infrastructure. And congratulations to President Trump for being the #1 Israeli cuck.
Yep.
Following, he's doing the Gaza plan perfectly. Blew up a school. Now they're blowing up hospitals. Now they're going for infrastructure. I mean, did you miss any war crimes? Were there any that you forgot? Like, do you want to like sleep with their wives too? Like, what else do you want to do to these people that you're liberating? Here, let me liberate you by getting rid of all your fresh water for the rest of your life. Enjoy freedom. No power.
Is it literally Senator Mike Graham's literally Graham on top of him 24/7, literally making sure he does everything that Netanyahu wants him to. Netanyahu on the phone every morning to him saying, "Right, I need you to tell the president to do this, and that." Like he will be following Trump around like a hawk between now and the deadline, like to make sure he sticks to it.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
You think this nuke is a gender reveal party?
Yeah, it's a gender reveal party for Barron.
Look at this. Look at this. Bro, there's not going to be a U.S. in 2028. What are you talking about?
It's not going to be a 2028.
Right. Dude is breaking everything. Everything.
He's going down, and he's taking us all with him, apparently.
God, he's like, I refuse to read. You can make me. All right, let's hear what Let's hear what our girl Nicole Wallace has to say.
Hi there, everyone. It's Fort New York. It is day 38 of the war with Iran. Here's where things stand. Donald Trump chose Easter Sunday to reveal the fullest portrait to date of his instability and lack of self-regulation and self-control. Trump forcing Republicans to either give voice to the reality that most Americans, including Marjorie Taylor Greene and Alex
Hold on, pause
Jones
real quick. I'm so
them,
sorry.
and see what
I just think it's hilarious that the fucking, I mean, after all the Zoran talk, the Hassan Piker, the Mehdi Hassan, all of the anti-Islamic shit that's been going on in this country, and fucking Donald Trump on Easter says Allahu Akbar. Like, it's just
he managed to insult the top 2 religions in the world at the same time.
The Southside Chicago Pope is like, yo, be cool.
He didn't get enough chocolate, guys. Okay, it's like the Easter Bunny never visited him. Okay,
they couldn't do the egg rolling because the lawn was ripped up so he could build a super bunker.
He told that kid off, when he was doing the lawn. Remember, that's it's all connected, guys.
He pats them on the head because he doesn't know what to do with children unless they're girls on Epstein's Island. Then he knows exactly what to do.
So when he was doing like the Easter egg roll thing this year, he was talking to the kids about Biden's fucking auto pen, and the kids were like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" Like they were like, "We're just here for the Easter eggs, bro. We're not here for Trump talking about fucking Biden's auto pen following him around because he didn't know how to sign his own name."
They had to bring in a whole machine.
He sounds every day. He sounds more and more like a Hutt, like Jabba.
Trump the Hutts.
He's
Donald
part of
the Hutt.
The Hutt clan, the Hutt crime syndicate for all of you Star Wars nerds.
The Hutts are gangsters.
He'd come, maybe he wouldn't even come.
Their own eyes, or politically speaking, go down with the ship. Exceedingly large majorities of Americans disapprove of Donald Trump's war with Iran and reject his shifting reasons for waging it. The war has caused an historic disruption to energy markets, and gas prices here continue to soar. Against that backdrop, or maybe because of it, Donald Trump threatened Iran with what would amount to war crimes over the weekend in a profanity-laden post Easter morning. Because he's the only president we have, we're going to read it to you. Quote,
I'm going to let her read it because I don't want to read it. But there it is.
Oh, and production note. I like how Lawrence O'Donnell decided, and I'm not going to say the word that everyone decided to say as a journalist. They all wanted to say. I will not say it.
Just say the word fuck, bro.
Yeah, fuck you, Lawrence O'Donnell. You're not fucking better than us. Okay?
That's why. So I watched both clips and I was like, Lawrence is a little too high and mighty in this one. We're going to go with Nicole Wallace.
He's always trying to act like he's like a cardinal in the religion that is Americana. Shut the fuck up, bro. Show some fucking emotion every once in a while. Maybe people would believe you more if you actually spoke contemporaneously and didn't just read from your prompter as if it's 1975 and you're really going to impress your father with your broadcast. No, it's 2026. Grow the fuck up, mate.
He's trying to do like a Walter Mondale impression, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah. And he's not angry enough to be fucking Keith Olbermann.
These were the free speech advocates.
Good night and good luck.
Wrong.
Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day all wrapped into one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. 3 exclamation points. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards. You'll be living in hell.
Nicole Wallace said it. Yeah.
Like the fact that he gets so fucking bent out of shape when 60,000 Gazans are dead. That he has no problem reporting on. Actually, I don't know if he's actually reported on Gaza because he usually sticks to just like Washington, D.C. stuff. But it's like, dude, we are in some of the most perilous times that have ever existed, and you're afraid of the F word.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Points. Open the fucking straight, you
Actually, hold on.
Yep. you read my brain.
You want to record it, Mikey?
Yes, please.
All right. I put it back an extra 5 seconds.
Okay.
quote, Tuesday will be power plant day and bridge day all wrapped into one in Iran. There will be nothing like it, 3 exclamation points. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. It was a post.
I kind of want to get praise be to Allah too.
Was so crazy.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't want to.
Like
I don't want to be that insulting.
Was so crazy. It was sent by the President of the United States. It was sent on Easter morning. So a lot of people had to check to see if it was real, yours truly included. But Trump made sure we knew that it was real and that he wrote it by doubling down on the things he said in that post in a series of interviews, including this one with ABC News on Sunday. He said,
Trump
quote,
is fucking wild.
If no peace deal is reached with Iran in the next 48 hours, quote, we're blowing up the entire country.
Oh, cool.
The entire country.
Nice.
Iran's big.
Hey, remember when they were like, remember when they were like, women cannot be in power because they're just going to get on their fucking period and fucking start a war or something like that.
My favorite retort to that is how many wars have been started by women?
Oh.
Because there was a Daily Show segment with Jordan Klepper. He was doing his going to the Trump rally stuff, and a woman said that to him, and he's like, okay, how many wars have been started by women? I'll wait.
She's like, I'm a woman. I'm not allowed to ask.
Right. He's like, haven't all wars been started by men?
I mean, I saw a couple of fights in high school between girls, but that was mostly over boys.
So
no world wars, though.
No woman has ever said, if there's no peace deal reached in Iran in the next 48 hours, we're blowing up the entire country.
That's true.
Yo, speaking of hand carts, like pallet jacks, bro, I love how you can pick up 3,000 pounds of like bottled water with one little, just, simple machines. And then if there's like a zip tie on the floor, oh my God, it might tip over and explode. Like just one little thing on the ground will make it, but I can move thousands of pounds unless there is a zip tie or a little plastic wrap on the floor. Then it gets stuck in the wheel and I am paralyzed. I can do nothing.
Oh, this says Margaret Thatcher went to war in the fall.
Wait a minute. No, hold on. Well, technically, they took it first. They took the Falklands first, technically. The Argentinians. They took the Falklands from us when we had it originally.
So Margaret, Margaret just wanted it back.
Yeah, we took it back because they took it first, and then we took it back because it was our people on there.
Look at this motherfucker. Like, dude, I don't know if you're new to the internet. We've been reported on all this shit. You know when we reported on it? In July of 2024. Like, what is wrong? What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're trying to make out. Like,
yeah,
every country has its problems, dude. Like every country, not just the UK. Come on.
He's been on this long rant about how there's no freedom of speech in the UK and how 33 people are arrested every day on speech violations in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's pro-Palestinian. Is that what? Because that's the people he's talking about, right?
Do you support that group? Do you support that group?
Palestine Action Now? Is that your? Is that who he's upset about? That's who he's lobbying for?
I don't think this fucking guy supports anything except he just wants to be a troll in our chat. Like that's all he really wants.
He wants people to love him.
He just wants our attention.
I bet he thinks London is overtaken by Sharia law as well.
Shakira law all over London.
Shakira law.
Their hips are lying.
Hey, Shakira went to jail for tax evasion, so
Did she really?
Yeah.
Shakira, you gotta pay your taxes, girl. Come on, man.
She committed tax fraud. She went to jail.
Y'all put Shakira in jail. It's just money, y'all. Let her pay the money. Just make her do the Super Bowl or something again. Don't lock her up. Poor Shakira.
And then today, he said these things.
The entire country can be taken out in one night, and that night might be tomorrow night. We're giving them till
this
tomorrow,
is freedom.
8 o'clock Eastern time. And after
I love how he's doing it prime time on the East Coast.
This is great television.
Yeah.
That's how he looks at it. This is great television.
That is literally, because I heard most of this speech because I was driving home from work. That is literally all he fucking cares about, is that it's on prime time and it looks good for TV. And when he was talking about rescuing that pilot in Iran, he said that the mission was straight from central casting, which is one of his favorite terms.
He loves saying that. Anytime he can squeeze that bad boy in there, he's putting it in there.
He's like, if we were to make a movie about this is exactly how we would make it. Dude, he spent a good 10, 15 minutes talking about his version of events in the rescue of the pilot. It sounded like a 5-year-old explaining something that was explained to him.
That is accurate. Having listened to it, it does sound like I told little Timmy, I was like, all right, Timmy, here's what happened. Now I need you to go in the other room and tell the adults. Okay, I got it. And it was like, and then there was the dune, the sand, and then the earth, and then there was the wheels were stuck, and then the guy was up, oh, we see him, and then they got night vision. The night vision's so much better than it's better than my regular eyes. And your eyes are fucked up, Trump, because you looked at a fucking solar eclipse when we all told you not to. We said, put on the glasses. They're free. Put on the glasses. And he said, no, I'll just squint and look really fast.
It also didn't make any sense because he said they landed the planes on a farm, right? Because there was no runway. But he also said the farm was wet sand. Who has a wet sand farm?
Moisture farmers on Tatooine.
And then he said they had to blow up the planes because they couldn't take off and they didn't want to leave them there. But also, they built in 10 minutes helicopters to escape in.
That's got to be a world record. Guinness World Record right there.
He's like, you've never seen it before. It took them 10 minutes to build 3 helicopters. Usually it would take a company 5 years.
Oh, it took 3, not just 1. 3 helicopters in 10 minutes, guys. We have a new Guinness World Record.
So I'm going to find, I think it was breaking points. So Crystal Ball.
They had a good bit on this, didn't they?
Yeah, she kind of goes through point by point how they did. Like, there is a procedure. They had helicopters in the planes.
Yes.
And then pulled out the little tiny helicopters, went to go grab the people, and they're supposed to get back in the plane, but then the plane couldn't take off.
My understanding, there was a conspiracy that this was about also getting uranium as well, apparently.
Yes. Which is also problematic. Where is it? Kira's in there singing. Yeah. Stop singing.
And Sarah, if Trump ever played Call of Duty, he would have smashed up the controller the first round he'd get because he gets shot every time. So yeah, I don't think Donnie would be able to play that. They'd have to take the controller away from him. Give him a fake one. Give him a fake one, and a real person plays in front of him.
Okay, I got it. You want to finish this one, or you want to pop over?
I'll finish this one real quick. Okay. It's only got another minute or so of actual information.
They're going to have no bridges. They're going to have no power plants.
War crime.
Stone Ages.
Stone Ages. Stuff like that was really the tip of the iceberg in terms of the things that the President of the United States said today. Trump threatened to jail the journalist who revealed that a service member, an American service member, was missing.
He also threatened to jail
the fighter jet was shot down in Iran. When Trump was asked by a New York Times reporter whether Trump was concerned about committing war crimes, he said no. And then he attacked the New York Times for saying that Trump was going to lose an election. It is safe to describe it as erratic and unhinged. And we'll get to all of it over the course of the next 2 hours. But as for those strikes Trump keeps tweeting about and talking about against Iran, and what Trump may soon order the men and women of the United States military to do, according to Trump, as early as tomorrow night, former military lawyers warn that what Donald Trump is publicly calling for, if it is followed through, would, quote, amount to the most serious war crimes, and thus the president's statements place service members in a profoundly challenging situation.
Let them go on that state visit to the UK.
Critical civilian infrastructure are protected from attacks by the law of war of the United States that we helped craft after World War II. Despite those well-settled legal parameters, Trump has repeatedly threatened to obliterate such infrastructure without regard to the law's high demands. His comments are blatant expressions that he is willing to turn the U.S. into a rogue state, like Iran and Russia, one that rejects the fundamental legal restraints that
I don't
protect
want to be a
innocent
rogue state.
non-combatants like children and the Iranian civilian population itself. There is also the problem of how Trump's threats could further prolong and extend this now very unpopular war with Iran, not to mention the damage Donald Trump is doing to our reputation on the world stage. New York Times reports this, quote, the Trump administration's language and actions could have far-reaching consequences. Within Iran, it's likely to galvanize opposition to the U.S., including some ordinary Iranians who have protested their own government. On the global stage, it could further diminish America's standing and weaken norms of state conduct in wartime that are intended to protect civilians. An unhinged Donald Trump threatening potential war crimes as he fails to find a clear way out of the war with Iran is where we start today. Lieutenant.
So that's the rest of this is an interview with a bunch of people, but the part that I wanted to really get across here is that a while back, a group of senators put out an ad to U.S. troops saying that you guys do not have to follow lawful orders.
Unlawful
orders.
Yes.
Unlawful orders. And the Trump administration tried to sue all those senators and actually went after John Kelly in a way to diminish his military career. And turns out those 6 senators are fucking right.
Whoa. Yeah. You know what? We need to grab the fucking clip from Rush Hour when they're singing that.
Oh, yes.
All right. Note to self. Get that for Thursday. Holy shit, we need that.
They saw it coming months ago that Trump was going to try to issue war crime orders. And they're trying to tell the people in the military, you don't have to follow those orders because they're unlawful.
Well, originally that he was going to turn the military on us.
Oh yeah.
And then that's when they were like, "Hey, you don't have to do that shit. You can just not show up. They can't actually punish you for doing things that are against the law. So don't trip. They can't actually come after you for that."
Turning the military inward isn't a fascist tactic at all.
I mean, hey, bro. I mean, I know our military is great, but have you met us?
But
have you met us?
So I guess that's the gist of everything Trump did over the weekend.
Here is the play-by-play breakdown of the rescue mission.
Inside story of what happened. I read the Wall Street Journal inside story of what happened. And so the narrative is effectively, this one F-15 was downed. The pilot was rescued really quickly. The other guy was, it was very difficult to find him. He's wounded, but he's able to sort of clamber up the side of this mountain, send off a distress signal. They're able to pinpoint where he is. The CIA also.
Oh my God. Imagine if you forgot to eat. Like you were about to eat and then you're like, oh shit, I got to do this mission. All right, I'll eat when I get back. Fuck!
It's literally a flyby. It's just a flyby. I'll be back by time for dinner.
Yeah, and then it's like, I'm so hungry. I didn't bring my phone. I'm just out here in the fucking wilderness until tomorrow. God.
Ran some sort of misinformation up to sort of throw the Iranians off of the case. They bring in something like 100 special operators on these C-130s. The C-130s immediately, both of them, get stuck in the dirt. Now, I saw the pictures. We just saw some of the pictures. I don't know anything. It looks like the ground's pretty hard there, but who knows? These are very large aircraft, very heavy, etc.
They have helicopters and fuel in them. So, yes, they are very heavy.
Yes.
They bring in these little bird helicopters on the C-130 transport planes. Those are then used to go and grab this guy, bring him back. But since the C-130s can't get off the ground, they have to destroy the C-130s, plus some reports say 2, some reports say 4.
2 C-130s destroyed.
That shit's expensive.
We don't have a million of those just laying around.
Yeah.
To just be destroying because we can't get them out of the sand.
But we can't leave them in the hands of the enemy, so we have to destroy them.
If they're stuck in the fucking sand, then the enemy can't use them either.
They could use the materials.
Fucking just tow them out with a tractor.
That's what they would do. The Iranians would come out with a tractor, actually. They would get out there. Right, get me those tractors. Get it out of the sand. I want everything out of it.
Free plane. Free plane.
Yeah.
Little birds, bring in other aircraft, then rescue now this roughly 100 men and potentially women who are now stuck behind enemy lines, get them all out, etc. At the same time, you've got Reaper drones and others who are firing in the surrounding area to keep the Iranians or anyone else away from the area where this rescue is happening. So what are, as you listen to that narrative, I agree with you. It's not, it
Mikey,
seems to me in line.
Yes, sir.
I have a breaking news.
Champagne time?
Breaking. Oh. Stop it. ICE involved in shooting near San Jose.
Great.
County Sheriff's Office is assisting with a shooting involving agents from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. The incident occurred near Interstate 5 in San Jose. Authorities have confirmed no local law enforcement were involved in the incident. Only ICE.
They were like, we didn't do it.
The suspect was transported to a local hospital, and there's going to be road closures and whatnot. We don't know who or why or where exactly yet, but another immigration involved shooting.
Great. I'm glad that they still found time to, terrorize people for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
I mean, they could enlist all these little fucking wannabe fucking tough guys. Instead of cracking the skulls of little abuelitas, why don't you fucking enlist? Go to Iran. Join the big fight.
I don't think they would meet the physical requirements.
Yeah, that's true. And they'd have to stop doing coke while in the back of the pickup truck.
With the ethos of the U.S. military, that it would not be crazy.
Pass the flask, brother.
To expend that amount of resources. But is it actually necessary to expend that amount of resources? Is this the way that a rescue op would normally go? Is this the normal amount of I don't know what the proper language is, but is this the sort of stuff that you would bring to? Would you normally bring in 100 men?
So here's a scuttlebutt. I heard from a little birdie. Oh God, that's a terrible one. There we go. There we go. I heard from a little birdie. This was a dry run to try to steal that the yellow cake. That's why they sent in all that equipment, is because that plane went down near one of the nuclear sites and they were going to go try and get the yellow cake. And that's what this was. Like the whole thing is the rumor is the whole thing is subterfuge. There was it was never shot down. They wrecked it and then they went in there to try to take it.
And
I think that implies more.
Screen.
I think that implies more competence than the government has.
Trump's not in charge of the military.
Yeah, but fucking Pete Hegseth is. You think that guy's fucking smart?
No one's listening to fucking Pete Hegseth.
Then who's in charge, Mikey?
The generals. The generals have their own objectives, and they the military. Hold on. The military is its own entity. This Trump regime just got here a year and a half ago. They already had all of their plans and everything like that. Like, you know what I mean? They've war gamed this shit. And then Hegseth, who's drunk most of the time, is abusing the systems that they have already set up. And because he knows about them now, he is pushing a bunch of buttons he didn't know existed before.
Well, he's also firing those people.
He fired people who were trying to stop shit. But that doesn't mean that there's not genuine military strategists inside the military right now.
He fired 2 of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
Right, because they were trying to uphold the law. There are war hawks in the military. Shocker.
I'm just saying this implies a competence that I don't think that this regime has.
It's not the regime. I'm saying they were already in the military.
Right.
And now they're getting a green light from this crazy screwball fucking administration.
Right, but there are reports that a shoulder-mounted rocket did bring down that F-15.
That could be well and true and fine. But they wanted it to get shot down so that they could go get the nuke stuff. I mean, you could just send a helicopter to go pick up the guy once you get the beacon.
Right.
2 helicopters out there, scramble out there, go across enemy lines.
Is
go
that
back.
really plausible that they actually wanted one of their own soldiers to get shoot down to use that as a smokescreen to do this operation?
And a shoulder mount shouldn't drop in F-15. It could have damaged it, but we'll never know because they blew it all up. And then people were saying like it was the wrong kind of like cargo plane. And then like, why are you bringing in all this extra heavy stuff and all that? Because if you're going in there to go get nuclear material, you got to have containment. You might have to you might need heavy equipment to excavate. That's why you're bringing, like, think about it, dude, to save one person, they brought in 2 like 747s.
Yeah.
And 100 people to get one person.
I mean, this administration is also all about excess.
Right. I hear what you're trying to continually to put us back into that lane, but think conspiratorially for just a moment here. Just grant me the premise that there is some sort of underneath plan happening. Does it make sense that they would? Well, is it possible that they were trying to do that and it just didn't work? Can you see that as a possibility?
I have a hard time seeing that as a real thing because they would have to have they would have to have pre-planned knowledge of all this, right?
But they do have operatives in Iran, though. They do have like agents and whatnot.
CIA. Why doesn't CIA just do it then? Why do they need the military to do it?
What do you think? That's the CIA's arm. They get to do that.
No, but why don't they just have the operatives in the CIA sneak out the material?
Because it's hundreds of pounds.
Okay.
$5 super chat from K. Don't buy the 5D chess BS. The Empire wears no clothes and is not strong as it wants you to think. Thank you so much for your support, aka K, with $5 super chat. I hear what you guys are saying, that they're too stupid to pull that shit off. I'm not saying that these people are smart. I'm saying that there are other people in the military that can do shit. They're not all stupid like Hegseth. And I think that I think it's a fool's errand to just like believe that everyone's magically stupid because Trump is in charge.
So you're saying this is a general story, not the Trump administration's saying get that
or CIA
possibly, or the CIA here as a means of getting more material, because obviously one thing America always wants is more material.
Well, because that's the thing, like whether they blew up the nuclear sites or whatever, they don't know where the yellow cake is.
Yeah.
So
unless the CIA does have information on that, and perhaps the location of the soldier wasn't far away, and hence why they tried to pull this off.
Here, let's see what this says here. This is from Arash Reisenhadzad. Emerging evidence suggests the U.S. operations south of Isfahan, marked in red on the map, were unrelated to any pilot rescue mission. The downed American pilot was reportedly located in southwest Iran, near Kolgulie and Boyer Ahmad province, marked in blue on the map, not central Iran. Instead, this appears to have been a failed heliborne insertion aimed at locating uranium within Iran. The recent dismissal of seasoned U.S. generals may not be coincidental. It may reflect internal resistance to such a high-risk operations. Given Iran's increasingly effective air defense and the apparent failure of this mission, the viability of future heliborne incursions deep into Iranian territory is now in serious doubt and may ultimately be abandoned.
Now, I'm not above believing that we are trying certain missions with small groups of soldiers and whatnot, because that, I think, has been the plan all along. Once the airstrikes have done whatever they think the airstrikes were going to do, and they've already brought in military personnel for that reason.
We'll be right back.
And Mikey's leaving. Bye, Mikey. But I don't know if the military would act so independently from what the actual administration wants.
But Trump has said they wanted the uranium as well. So the administration did want the uranium, but maybe Because Trump has said about we want to get. He has mentioned it before, hasn't he? In the past,
he has.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another super chat. Viper Scott, £2 super chat. Tim, this is history repeating again. It's the 1976 rescue all over again. And it does seem a bit odd that they would bring in such like big aircraft and so many aircraft to rescue one guy.
Yeah,
but I do also think the administration doesn't want to look stupid for not being able to rescue this one guy, because it was bound to happen that they were going to have to do this eventually.
I'm just like, one thing Mikey said that really kind of threw me off there was did they deliberately send a jet in there just for an American to get shot down to be used as a smokescreen? And I'm thinking, would they sacrifice the American soldier to do that? And I'm thinking, would America really would they really do that? And I'm thinking, well, this Trump administration doesn't really have a low bar, does it?
It doesn't.
No. And I'm just like saying to myself, could they really stoop that low? And it's like, yes, of course they can.
And that's the crazy thing, right? Everything that this administration has done up until this point has seemed fucking crazy. So any sort of conspiracy theory that you can stem from that doesn't seem that crazy by comparison, because we're already doing crazy shit. So you could say, oh yeah, well maybe they were looking for uranium, and maybe they did do this on purpose, and blah blah blah. And it doesn't seem that far-fetched. But I don't think that they're playing that level of chess. I don't think that they're capable of playing at that level of chess, because they're stretched thin on this.
Yeah, a lot of this feels really, really clumsy as well. It just feels very, very clumsy. Like a lot of things that they're doing, it feels very reckless. Some of the decisions that are being taken,
and all the claims that like, oh, Trump or Hegseth are playing like 4D chess or whatever. If they were playing 4D chess, they would have thought ahead about the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah. Or they would have thought ahead about Iran's resistance to airstrikes. And they would have thought ahead about that the island of Karg and stuff like that. Like they didn't. I maintained that the US military was not entirely ready to go for this. And Israel was like, we're just going. And if you guys want to help, well, then you can help. But otherwise, we're going with or without you. And Trump was like, all right, I guess we'll go too.
I think there was Iranian media stating this morning, my time, that they struck Karg Island, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything of it since.
I heard that Karg Island was struck. Here we go. Where is it?
It definitely was this morning, my time. I know that.
An intense wave of strikes was reported on bridges across Iran and on Karg Island, the country's key oil export hub. The U.S. military struck dozens of military targets on the island overnight, confirmed by NBC News. So they did.
Yeah.
So it's. Yeah. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities conspiratorially that they would do those things. I just don't think that they're thinking about doing those things in such a way that like they would purposely down an aircraft just so they could claim that they have to rescue a pilot. I think that if they were already doing those operations to try and find nuclear material in Iran, then that's not as conspiratorial. If they were actually like sending in small insertion units to do that, they actually deployed units who are meant to do that already. So that's I think that the crazy part is that they would purposely down an aircraft. I don't think that's really feasible, considering Iran has already shot down a few of our aircraft.
It just feels crazy to me that if they really, really wanted the uranium, they would subdue Iran in some way, shape, or form, some way, so that they can get the resources out without having to go through an absolute war zone, which is what they were going through to try and pull this off. Like,
ooh, I have to look this up. Apparently one of my state representatives in Congress has introduced impeachment articles for the president, which will go nowhere because we don't have control of the House or the Senate. But
no. But apparently Alex Jones said it's time to plead the 25th Amendment of all people.
Yeah. This dude needs to be 25th Amendment, and there are people starting to talk about it, but it's not the right people.
Yeah, it's the wrong people. All the wrong people are saying we need to do it. And it's like, where were you guys? Where have you been? I was like, on the day that the world's going to end. Now you say that.
Right, exactly. You're you waited that long to be like, oh yeah, we should probably do the 25th Amendment, but
yeah.
a little too late now, guys.
Mm.
Oil's through the roof, gas is through the roof.
Oh, I know, it's just insane.
And
Kansas only is calling for the 25th Amendment as well.
Yeah. If once enough of the right-wing media starts doing it, there'll be a real actual push for it among whatever's left of the Republican Party. But it's going to take a little bit of time for that sort of pressure to build, I think. Because we read the 25th Amendment last week on the show, and you need the vice president on board, which JD Vance will turn on Trump at the flip of a coin.
Yep. If he gets power. Any sniff of power, he'll take it.
You need most of the cabinet to agree to it, and then you need 2/3 of Congress to agree to it.
Well, the cabinet might be a problem. They're all,
Yeah.
but they're all only there for power and money as well. So perhaps but that's a long shot as well. And then 2/3 of Congress, as you said, is like another long shot.
Rex Nation, there. I am a fucking expert, actually. I have several degrees. They're on the wall.
Oops.
Actual expert, right here.
Oops.
Political scientist.
Oops. Swing and a miss. Hey, better.
People are coming to the wrong show. But yeah, so it would take a lot. There's growing media pressure on the administration to do something, and the 25th Amendment is starting to be brought up. Mikey, we were talking about Candace Owens said they should do the 25th.
Alex Jones as well.
Yeah.
And Joe Rogan's not too far away from saying that shit either.
Theo Von,
yeah, and we were talking about, you got to get the vice president on board, and I'm sure JD Vance would love to be president. You would have to get the cabinet on board, and a lot of those cabinet picks are very hardcore Trump loyalists. And then you have to get 2/3 of Congress. And I'm sure the Democrats are already 100% on board, but you got to get at least some of the Republicans on board.
I don't think it's that steep of a hill.
I think the biggest hurdles are going to be MAGA Mike Johnson in the House, and your Ted Cruz's of the world, and the people who have been like Lindsey Graham, like the real Trump sycophants. Those are going to be the guys that are probably not going to turn, and you're going to have to go to less extreme Republicans to get to your 2/3 majority. And the cabinet's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Unless Trump starts firing them a bit more, and then they're going to turn on him because they just aren't going to have jobs anyway. As I heard, Tulsi Gabbard and Kash Patel are next.
Oh, and Hegseth. I wouldn't put Hegseth past it.
If he fires Hegseth in the middle of a war, that'll be hilarious.
It's not a war. It's an excursion.
Oh, it's
a special military operation, guys.
It's a short journey.
It's a tra-la-la through the park.
They just copy and paste the Russian special military operation.
It's got a fun name and everything.
I mean, they can keep trying to the big thing that kept the Republicans compliant and helped them to heal was they were afraid of Elon's money.
Yep.
The Elon money hammer, which could come in at any moment and put $100 million into the opposing person's candidacy. Fucking he's committed to not doing that anymore, and he's pretty much kept to his word. He hasn't been giving anybody anything. Like, these Republicans have lost every single special election, and they are looking like they're going to lose a lot of deep red districts come midterms. So
they're
yeah, the self-preservation fairy might click in where they're like, you know what? There is a lot of support to get rid. I've always said we should get rid of Trump. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing I think people are underestimating is that these Republicans have no problem flipping on a dime.
Yeah,
and saying the opposite of what they just previously said. They're perfectly fine with switching sides. They don't care. They just want to stay in power.
I think that there's a lot less pressure on Republicans to not do it, right? Because they're feeling in their districts a lot of pressure themselves because Trump has been so unhinged and erratic over the last couple months. And this war in Iran is so unpopular that they're going to get, I don't think a single one of those motherfuckers is having a town hall. I'm waiting for Mike Flood to show up.
And since they don't want to have town halls, a congressional switchboard number is at the bottom or top of your screen. Dial 202-224-3121. Let your Republican or Democratic representative know that motherfucker needs to go now. As soon as they get back, they need to fucking get rid of his ass. Call him and tell him to do what you tell. Give them orders. Your Congress people don't listen to you because you don't tell them what to do.
And
tell them what to do.
Here's the big overarching what's going on. And I think a lot of people don't realize this is that all the Project 2025 stuff has stalled.
Yeah.
It's they got halfway done and they reached a plateau with what they can do. They've reached a plateau with public sentiments. The Epstein stuff has really hampered a lot of this. Trump's own incompetence has hampered a lot of this. And the courts have largely stopped a lot of what their agenda is, especially regarding immigration and birthright citizenship. So their agenda is entirely stalled. The Republicans are doing absolutely nothing. And while they're doing absolutely nothing, the president is starting wars with other countries and abducting other countries' leaders and making us look like shit the entire time. So every country in the world basically hates us at this point, except for Russia and Israel.
Oh, North Korea. He's still
And
friends
North
with
Korea.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, we're going to become one of those rogue states.
Yeah.
The cool kids, you mean?
We have isolated ourselves on trade. We've isolated ourselves diplomatically. We've isolated ourselves economically. And the pressure from all of that, I think, Mike, you might be right. The pressure from all that could flip enough Republicans to say, this guy is destroying our political party literally and destroying all the goodwill that could possibly have America have had, that we need to get rid of him because it's only hurting us and we're already going to lose this midterm. It just depends on how bad. How many seats can they keep at this point? How are
you gonna sell that to your fucking, like, if you live in West Virginia, if you live in Pennsylvania or Jersey or Michigan, and you're a Republican and you got to sell this shit to people?
Yeah.
When the strait is closed, right? The strait is closed and we got about a week before the real impact of that crushes this country. Do you get off board the Trump train now and try to say, look at all the damage he's doing, we must get rid of him? Or are you going to wait until the damage begins and then try to say, oh, well, now it's gone too far, now we must do something? Because the voters are watching right now to see what Congress is going to do. They're watching right now. So if you try to snuggle up to Trump while he's doing, I mean, how many billions of dollars has he spent in the last 30 days? Right. Meanwhile, telling people you can't have subsidies for your childcare. We're not going to let the small business get the grant so that they can watch your kids for you so you can go fucking earn a living. I'm just going to shut the Hormuz Strait and I'm just going to keep making my own money on crypto and I'm just going to keep fucking you. You got to sell that to people.
Right.
And that rubber is about to start hitting some road here pretty quick. And I don't think anybody's happy anymore.
regarding just like straight up politics, a person said that I can't remember when a president didn't lose midterms. And I just want to say that that's generally true. The party in charge of the presidency usually loses seats in the midterm elections. That's just how fickle Americans are. However, let me share this real quick.
The numbers are a lot higher this time around.
The numbers are going to be a lot higher. Just for an example here, this is the 2022 House elections. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Joe Biden lost, or the Democratic Party lost 9 seats. The Republicans gained 9 net seats. And the House,
that was the red tsunami.
The red, that was the red trickle. So, yes, the Democrats did lose the House of Representatives in 2022 by a narrow margin, and the Democrats and the Republicans have retained that narrow margin by 2 seats. We're talking about 40, 50 seats here.
A huge monumental shift in outcry, because typically people get pissed off that they didn't get what they wanted, precisely what they wanted from the election. Like they didn't get their specific bridge or whatever funded or something like that. And then they have their little complaints. This is universal, homie. Like everyone's cost for everything has gone insane. I wanted a little thing called groceries. So I put in tariffs to fuck up all the food. I deported all of the fucking fruit pickers. I bankrupted all the farmers. Do you guys want him to help you fix anything else? Please say no.
Right.
He just breaks it.
And we've been talking about these special elections have been like 30-point swings in favor of Democratic candidates over Republican candidates. So if you are a Republican in a district and you think you're safe by like a 15% margin, you're actually not safe anymore. And a 15% margin is most districts.
And you might be down 5% in the polls in a 15+ district. Like you need a 22, 24 point advantage to even break even now.
And there was a special election in the Florida State House where Trump's district in Florida, Mar-a-Lago's district, lost. A Democrat won that. That has got to be like, if you're a Republican consultant or a candidate, your hair has to be on fire because of that. You got to do something about it. And I think the way to stop the bleeding at this point is to invoke the 25th Amendment. You got to get him out of there. Otherwise, you're not going to have a political party after November.
Yeah, because he's not just like, oh, we're taking the party into a new direction and this is like our new plan and all that. He's just randomly doing shit for whoever can fucking get into the room with him. Completely unsustainable. Completely unsustainable. Where's the look at this. Oh, buddy, we don't Trump is doing literally all the work for us. Everything that he's promised, he's broken the promise. All we have to do is fucking point out his fuck ups. He can't stop breaking shit because he's stupid and probably has dementia. 5 American Buckaroos from Tons of Mice. Tim's Hat 2026. The universal homie.
Tons of Mice. There is a surprise coming for you regarding my hat.
Jim Crow.
It's a Jim Crow hat.
A Jim Crow hat.
A design regarding my hat for us to sell in our merch store.
Oh yeah, Tim's hat, the shirt.
I've just seen on Twitter that Iranians are locking arms around each other at a Iranian power plant, creating a human shield. This is our tweet from Fox News, basically getting ready for the inevitable strike unless Donald Trump decides to tackle.
And you know what? That is the other side of this here is Donald Trump always fucking chickens out at the end.
It is true.
So if Iran doesn't meet this deadline, there is the possibility that Trump could be like, well, I'll give them a few more days. He's already done it twice. Originally, it was supposed to be 48 hours from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's pushed it back like 6 times now. So I just put the math together here, and then this Midas Touch like thumbnail. 8 aircraft destroyed in the rescue of one person? That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't, they wouldn't do that for one guy.
Well,
there's got to be another thing underneath what they're talking about that we're going to hear about in 3 to 4 years. You know what I mean? After all the conflicts and the dust is settled. We're like, oh, yes, it was also a secret mission to say, because, dude, sending 2 C-130s with little birds in them and equipment and all that shit for one person, when you could have sent the dude on a dirt bike and then just fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then just scooted him back across the enemy lines into Iraq and then just picked him up.
Well,
seems a bit strange.
While you were gone, Mikey, we were talking about it, and I do understand, and it's possible to believe that the military could be holding different operations that they're not telling us about, because
they always do.
Yeah, and they had already deployed units that are quick in and out units that can do that sort of stuff. Those units have already been deployed to the area. So it's not out of the realm of possibility to believe those things. The part that I find unbelievable is that they would purposely down an aircraft to do that. I think they don't need to. They don't need a reason. They don't need a cover story. They could just do it if they wanted.
Oh, by the way, Melania Trump says that Donald Trump is fighting for the safety of Iranian children. That's what I was.
Everybody.
I just saw that while I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It's entirely possible that those personnel and equipment were already in the area, and they found the pilot turned on his transponder and he was close by. Because they already rescued one of the pilots. There were 2 pilots in that fighter, and they already rescued one of them.
Right.
So maybe he was just nearby, and they're like, oh, let's go pick him up. We'll look like heroes.
Or eject when you get nearby it. Or once you see what we're looking for, eject. And we'll come pick you up, and then we'll use that marker of where the plane is for where the thing. Like, I'm just saying, like, I don't trust them. And I don't trust that this motherfucker just moved heaven and earth to fucking save one fucking pilot. When, I'm sorry, do you remember what he said about fucking John McCain? Anybody remember? Anybody care to reflect on what he said about I prefer my hero. He's not a war hero. I prefer my heroes not captured. He doesn't give a shit about fucking guys behind enemy lines. He would have said that was a leftist woman pretending to be a soldier. That was AOC pretending to be a soldier, and that's why she needs to be left in Iran to get blown up with the rest of civilization. We haven't talked about his latest message, talking about he's going to end his civilization tonight. Like, the dude needs to go. And if in here, we'll open it up to the lion. We'll open the lion's den. Come on in, you fools. All of you trolls in the chat, I want your best reason for why he should not be pulled out of office right now. Yeah, what is your justification for his actions?
So I think I didn't start, but I think Diz said that impeachment would be easier, and impeachment is a broken process that does not work.
No, we gotta do 25th.
Is there any possibility that they could use some kind of mental decline or a health issue with him as a justification to removing him?
It's written into the 25th Amendment. If he can't discharge the duties of his office through either physical or mental incapacity, then he can be.
Could they do something like, I don't know, slip something in his drink, knock him out, and say that he's incapacitated, so we need to remove him from office temporarily or something? I know you don't want Vance. I get that.
Well,
I get.
They can go the route where, they get Congress involved in the cabinet and everything, and they just throw him out permanently. And then Vance would just become the president. There is also something in the 25th Amendment where the president can temporarily take himself out of office, saying that he can't discharge the duties of his office. He'll write a letter to the Speaker of the House. Auto pen. Trump will use auto pen or a giant Sharpie. And
auto Sharpie.
And then he can also, the vice president will become president, but then there's also a second letter that can be written to put the president back in power. And that's more of a temporary thing. But that involves all the major players. It involves the Speaker of the House, the vice president, the president, and the cabinet. But that's only temporary.
But Tim, they're on spring break. Can't this wait?
They are on fucking spring break. I can't believe these people went on vacation. Ooh.
Lindsey Graham needed to be out there. Hey, thank you.
$5 super sticker. I want to see the super
JD Vance
the
needs to
sticker.
be in Hungary because it's really, really important that Viktor Orbán wins the election next week. You know.
Cool.
I'm not sure what the grand plan for them is, but I know that they don't approve of where it's going, and they're gonna have to start pulling some levers to slow this thing down. At least slow it down to the point where they can jump off without killing themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this is literally a zero going into the deck of an aircraft carrier. Like there is no, we'll have a party after this, and then the 2028. Like this motherfucker is ruining their chances of doing anything ever again. Because imagine if we did Iraq and Afghanistan after everybody said, 80-20, we don't want this. And he spent almost more money than the previous conflict in the first month.
So
he's well on his way.
I did a little poll yesterday on the channel. Should the 25th Amendment be invoked on President Trump after his unhinged Easter Truth Social post? 100% of people who voted said yes.
What was the what one? They don't understand.
Nobody fell for my fake answers. Nobody fell for I don't care or what. Everyone said absolutely.
You got to go.
So if you wanna vote, the poll is still open. Just go to the community page on the channel. And also,
did you do this?
Oh yeah, I didn't do that yet. I didn't see that. But we will do some more amendments today.
Let's I think we only got Reagan for a little bit longer here. How much time you got there, bud?
Probably about another 15, 20 minutes or so.
Let the civics begin.
All right, let me bring up the old Constitution.
Begin. One angry pagan, what up? Oh yeah, I saw you guys talking about Lee Zeldin. Oh, don't worry, he's going to be the next fucking attorney general.
Lee Zeldin?
Mm-hmm. That's who everyone's looking around to. Like Blanche is going to take over in the interim, and then it's looking like Lee Zeldin might get it.
I thought Trump would just promote Todd Blanche.
That's what I thought. Fuck. Levitt just announced that only the president known where things stand, and we'll do it weighing up all the possibilities.
Did you guys?
They're all just saying it's up to the president. It's up to the president. It's like you guys can do. Fuck. It's like no. We can't say anything. It's all down to the president.
Did you guys hear RFK Jr. say that Trump has like microscopic knowledge of the war plans, and he could just like draw a fucking paper map with all the different military points on it and just recall all this stuff from memory? Dude, he can't even remember the word for transponder. He called it a beeper. He can't remember the word. It was told to him, I'm sure. And then he's like, they have this beeper. It's so good that it's got extra batteries, and just say the word transponder.
So let me get this straight. RFK Jr., who has no security clearance, has nothing to do with the military. Trump's drawing him maps of troop placements. Mm-hmm. Great. Just like we had you in the last thing where it's like, oh yeah, this is classified. But hey, if I was president, I would just order. Yeah. And Susie Wild was in the room. He just does this shit. He just tells people military secrets whenever he fucking wants to be cool.
Maybe Trump is his leaker.
Trump is the leak.
Guys, the call's coming from inside the house.
That makes sense, Joe. That makes sense.
Zhao says, did Trump make the map on the back of a McDonald's wrapper? He only eats Big Macs, and those come in a carton. So yes, it was on a carton.
Oh boy. All right. So
God is good. Aloha Akbar. Trump's prostate is leak.
Gross.
He has a prostate.
Gross.
It's full of sesame. It's full of sesame seeds.
He broke my
Dementia Donnie.
Yep, Dementia Donnie needs to go.
Mm.
All right, so we left off on the 21st Amendment, which is repealing an amendment we're probably going to cover at the end of this. But the 21st Amendment of the Constitution was passed by Congress February 20th, 1933, and ratified December 5th, 1933.
Quiet in the chambers, please. Quiet in the chambers.
Yeah, quiet over there.
So this amendment repeals prohibition. Remember prohibition? The 18th article of amendment to the U.S. Constitution is hereby repealed.
Man.
Yeah, the transportation or importation into any state, territory, or possessed of the United States for delivery or use herein of intoxicating liquors in violation of the laws hereof has been prohibited.
Shots.
Private party.
Everybody. Shots.
And this operative shall be inoperative I said this article shall be inoperative unless it shall be ratified as an amendment to the Constitution by conventions of several states as provided by the Constitution, blah, blah, blah. So this just repeals the 18th Amendment of the Constitution, which was prohibition, the banning of the sale of alcohol in the United States, because we were crazy. I believe this is the only constitutional amendment, by the way, repealing another constitutional amendment thus far. Now to the 20th Amendment. The 20th Amendment regarding the presidential term, succession, and the Assembly of Congress.
Sorry, she fucking ate shit. She's having a good time in it, though.
The 20th Amendment was passed by Congress March 2nd, 1932, and ratified January 23rd, 1933. The early 30s, big year for constitutional amendments.
Congress.
We're going to get to it. It changes portions of Article 1, Section 4, and a portion of the 12th Amendment. So, Section 1, the terms of the president and vice president shall end at noon on January 20th, and the terms of senators and representatives at noon on the third day of January of the years in which their terms would have ended if this article had not been ratified. And the terms of their successors shall then begin. So this is changing the days that people take office, essentially.
So January 6th is when the election is certified, and then January 20th is when he is sworn in.
So, yeah, basically what they do here is January 3rd is when Congress is sworn in, so that Congress can then ratify the Electoral College election and make the president officially.
Right.
As opposed to the president-elect.
Yes. Section 2, the Congress shall assemble at least once every year. Boy, they're working their way down to that once every year.
They're barely doing more than that at this point.
And such a meeting shall begin at noon on the third day of January. So that's the first official session of Congress is January 3rd at noon. They don't like early days. They're not morning people, Congress. They like their lunch breaks and then work.
Oh my God, Hassan Piker just went on LBC.
Oh my God. Are they LBC? Are you fucking kidding me?
And it's Shayla Dougherty.
Fuck's sake.
Section 3, if at the time fixed for the beginning of the term of the president-elect shall have died, the vice president shall become president. So if you get elected president and you die before it's official, then the vice president becomes president.
Yay.
If a president shall not have been chosen before the time fixed or the beginning of his term, or if the president shall have failed to qualify, then the vice president-elect shall act as president until the president shall have been qualified.
Wait. If the president-elect shall have failed to qualify, what is that supposed to mean?
So if, let's say the president-elect dies before he can take office, they're supposed to try and find a new, God damn it.
God damn it.
Tons of mice. they're supposed to have a fixed amount of time to Congress will choose a president. Like if there was a tie in the Electoral College, then Congress is supposed to vote on, the House of Representatives is supposed to vote on a new president. If they can't agree on a new president through a simple majority, then this takes effect.
It better not.
Let's see. Where the fuck was I now, Mikey?
I don't know.
God damn it.
I'm sorry I asked a question.
There's too many commas in this. If the president shall be elected, fail to qualify, then the vice president shall act as president until the president is qualified. And the Congress may by law provide for the case wherein neither a president-elect nor a vice president-elect shall have qualified, declaring who shall act as president, or the manner in which one who is to act shall be selected, and such person shall act accordingly until a president or vice president shall have qualified. So basically, if we can't agree on who's president and vice president, Congress sets the terms for how we're supposed to do that, and then they do it, which is kind of wild. This section of this amendment has never been invoked, ever.
Because usually when people lose, they say I lost.
Yeah.
As opposed to somebody who refuses to say he lost, even though he lost to a literal bag of bones.
Section 4 is the Congress may by law provide for the case of the death of any persons from whom the House of Representatives may choose a president whenever the right choice shall be devolved upon them, and for the case of the death of any persons from whom the Senate may choose as vice president when the right choice shall be devolved upon them. So that's basically saying the House of Representatives has final say in who's going to be president and vice president if all of this crazy stuff happens.
Well, it sounds like the House does the president and the Senate does the vice president.
Yeah. Sections 1 and 2 shall take effect on the 15th day of October following the ratification of this article. And this article only takes effect if it's ratified by the states. So that fixing a lot of loopholes in the Constitution.
Right, because there wasn't any term limits, and then there wasn't a line of succession. It was just like, oh, we should probably write this down.
Yeah, this was a whole lot of, hey, nobody actually thought of this, so now we have to fix it.
Right.
And we'll do one more. Ooh, this is a good one. The 19th Amendment, women's rights to vote.
Quiet in the chambers, please. Quiet in the chambers.
The girls are fighting, aren't they?
Passed by Congress June 1919. Women did not have the right to vote in this country until August 18th, 2020 or 1920.
1920.
Easy Heritage Foundation.
Yeah, right. So women have had the right to vote in this country for only 106 years.
Cages. We're all going to end up in cages.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're going to have a woman as a president.
And we're all the men report to your kennels, please. God damn it.
Can't we just have a president like Ireland's president? She seems so nice and so progressive.
Plot twist, we just go to Ireland.
Yeah, we should just go to Ireland. The 19th Amendment is the right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on the account of sex. Congress shall have the power to enforce this article by appropriate legislation. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Everyone is allowed to vote in this country at this time when the 19th Amendment passed, as long as you were at least 21.
Yeah, 21 in either sex.
And yes, so this is, if anyone doesn't know the history of this, there was a huge women's suffrage movement in the late 1900s. I don't know.
The flappers.
And
with the hats.
and one thing, because we always reference that we're going to be put in cages because women are going to get tired of our bullshit.
Yep.
Every time in America that women have fought for their rights, they've won them.
And there isn't a lot that anyone can do about it.
Right. Every time they've organized to get rights, they've won them.
We still don't have the ERA.
We still don't have that, but it's
The
like
equal
one or two
rights amendment.
states from being ratified.
Yeah.
There's like 2 states in the way of that. Just a word of warning. There's more of them than there are of us.
Yeah, if they ever start like voting collectively as a group,
we're fucking done, man.
Yeah.
And also, Iran told Trump to shove his threats up his own ass.
Yeah,
this just in.
As they should do. As they should do.
Now,
why are people always saying this shit? What is
Oh
going
my
on over
God.
there?
They're terrified of Muslim people. They are absolutely terrified.
Have you ever been to Ireland?
I'm pretty sure I've been to Ireland more than this person.
Yeah, how many times, Patty?
As someone that is part Irish and has been there multiple times as well. I have not seen this, so this is news to me. Let me call one of my relatives over there and just double check, to see this is definitely happening. You know.
So I happen to have been in Ireland when they had their presidential election, and boy, I gotta say, the Irish are doing it right over there. The only campaigning I saw was either on the news between the candidates, or they had big like posters and billboards set up for the candidates, and that was it. That was all you heard about this election. It wasn't constantly in your face.
Yeah, I remember so many times when I went over with my dad and like you just see the banners and all that kind of stuff, like because we used to go every year over because my grandparents used to live in Kerry, County Kerry.
Okay.
So near Ballyduff, the town they used to live in, it's near Ballybunion. So that side of Ireland.
Those are made up words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Google the town. Google them.
I have a very important question for you. Can you get me into Ireland? Can you? Is there anything that you? I don't want to live in this country anymore.
If I had an Irish passport, I could help you, but even I can't get one, which is because there are too many hoops that I need to go through because my father's side were Irish, but my parents aren't Irish.
Oh,
so I've tried to jump through hoops to get my own Irish passport, and I'm struggling to do that there. Guys, I'm gonna have to shoot. So thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate it. You guys gonna carry on? Still, yeah.
For a little bit, yeah.
Cool.
We gotta talk wrestling at some point.
Yes, we do. So how about well, if I don't really do live streams on Tuesdays afternoon, so maybe I'll pop back on next Tuesday for you guys if you will have me. So
yeah, I mean the world will be over by then, so
might as well. Yeah, definitely do that. Yeah. Okay, guys, take care. I've got to skedaddle. Yep. See ya.
Thanks for coming.
No worries.
All right, he's gone. Let's talk about
him. He's such a nice lad. By the way, if you don't already, go to Reagan Leaf's channel, like and subscribe.
Do that shit.
All the things over there. The banner's down below.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
So it's just us now, Mikey.
Think we're alone now.
So the world's ending, huh?
Maybe.
I mean, is Trump going for mutually assured destruction? Is that what he's going for?
I don't think he understands kind of like, because this is the problem. When you have someone who's stupid and then who is foisted and hoisted into this very consequential position, they don't understand what they're at. Like, he doesn't know what his job is. Like, as president, he doesn't understand what his job, like, he thinks his job is to just like have ideas and then to like do those ideas and then to like listen to the people around him and then get done what the people around him say, as opposed to, I was elected on this platform. This is what I aim to do. My party has my backing and I do this to support the party. Like, he has none of that. He has none of that infrastructure, none of that organization. It is literally whatever he can think of, whoever is in the room with him. It's completely unstable. Unstable.
I like I'm taking a peek at the chat here, and that Patty person is getting
chewed up,
getting the business by the mods over there.
Yeah, you're trying, but yeah, see, it's a steep hill over here, ain't it? Because here's the thing, we don't have to lie to you to get attention. We don't have to lie to you to get votes. We have no vested interest in tricking you into believing something that isn't true. Now, the people that are giving you that information, do they have a reason to make you think something that isn't actually happening? Could they have some sort of motive to make you believe shit that isn't happening?
Oh,
maybe.
Boy. Oh, Mikey. A quick update on something that we were talking about, I think last week, when it came to like Polymarket and Kashi.
Oh yeah. The betting sites.
Donald Trump Jr. is a consultant to each of those companies.
I'm sure that has nothing to do with their decisions.
We thought it was just Kashi, but it's both. He's not on the board of either, but he does consult on those companies. Like he's paid to tell them stuff, I suppose.
Remember when they were like, Hunter Biden is like full of shit and he's trying to do all this stuff and he's the problem. Oh, okay. So we just not worried about that no more?
Yeah, we're not worried about that anymore. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
it's all fine. It's great. It's great. Things are gonna go great. I think we're doing good.
Uh-oh.
$2 from K. Look at this chat, pup. Don't do it. Jesus.
Oh, let me go back. Hold on. How far back do I go? All right, I'll go back that far. No. Pup, you calm down. You calm down right now. You stay right here. You stay right here with us. The only way this ends is if we all make it together. So you don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You do not have permission. You do not have clearance. You're fine right here.
Yeah, we got you. And Gina's in the DMs.
Yes. Check your DMs, please. We are not a perfect group, but we are loyal and we fight for what is right. Even if it is a horrible hellscape that is in front of us, doesn't deter us in a heartbeat. Because I can tell you right now, everyone in the network had to have the conversation with your significant other or with your friends or whatever. Like, do we want to keep doing this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, is it worth the risk? Are we gonna suffer some sort of consequence for this? And the answer was maybe. And we were not deterred, because at the end of the day, if this is the end of all things, we're going down telling the truth, and we're not capitulating because we were afraid to tell people the right thing. So you stay with us and we'll stay with you.
And I know that things seem rough at the moment, but I think it's one of those things that like I always at least try to look on the side of like stuff will pass.
Yeah.
And you know, we cover a lot of heavy topics, we cover a lot of crazy stuff, but I've learned to try and not like internalize all that stuff. And it's hard. Some days are harder than others.
Yeah.
Today is probably one of them. Today is probably one of those days where it's tough to make sense of the world.
Because I think at the end of the day, what's really happening right now, and since Trump got in, is the Western world has been put in like a hostage situation.
Yeah.
and our elected leaders are not they're not making the right call. Instead of confronting the bully, which, I mean, even back when I was doing shows with other UK presenters, I would say, I was like, you guys need to sanction the US. Like, you need to punish it. Like, this has to stop. Like, you have to put slam your foot on the brake and get this shit to stop. And they were like, oh, well, what do we do? It's just America. I mean, they're so large. I was like, yeah, you fucking stand there 10 toes down and you say, fucking knock it off, or we're not doing any more business with you. And I think Europe, especially the UK, is getting a lot closer to that mindset where other countries start forcing the hand of the American government, where like we were saying before, like, for the 25th Amendment, you got to have all these things. Well, guess what's going to happen? Guess what Europe's going to do if we don't fucking 25th Amendment this guy? They're going to hit us with a trade bazooka.
Oh yeah. They're already doing it. They're already doing it. They're going to hit us with the trade bazooka. China's going to do it for sure. China's probably real tired of our shit.
That's the thing is, like, he is going to be stopped whether the Republicans want to do it or not. And Europe and everyone else is trying to give us the space and opportunity to do the right thing and to fix up our own mess. If the Republicans refuse to do so, then the rest of the world has a way of shutting us down.
Here, I got something that's a little bit more on the not war side.
No audio.
Allies amid his
go back
ahead of Tuesday's special runoff in Georgia to replace Marjorie Taylor Greene. The former congresswoman had some choice words for President Trump's allies amid his escalating rhetoric toward Iran. Greene wrote on X this morning, quote, "Stop worshiping the president and intervene in Trump's madness. I know all of..."
Yo, Magic the Gathering turned on Trump real hard.
Oh, big time. Maybe I should let me grab her tweet.
Because because it's a big long one on here. But yeah, I saw this. She's like, it's probably having a 25th Amendment, this guy.
You and him, and he has gone insane, and all of you are complicit. Greene resigned from her seat in January.
Share this instead. Because everyone told me this would never happen. They said that they're never going to trade. They're never going to turn on Trump. Never. On Easter morning, this is what the president posted. Then this is the comment. She retweeted what he said. Everyone in his administration that claims to be a Christian needs to fall on their knees and beg for forgiveness from God and stop worshiping the president and intervene in Trump's madness. I know all of you and him, and he has gone insane, and all of you are complicit. I'm not defending Iran, but let's be honest about all of this. The strait is closed because the U.S. and Israel started the unprovoked war against Iran based on the same nuclear lies that they've been telling for decades, that any moment Iran could have developed a nuclear weapon. You know who has nuclear weapons? Israel. Oh boy. They are more than capable of defending themselves without the U.S. having to fight their wars, kill innocent people and children, and pay for it. Trump threatening to bomb power plants and bridges hurts the Iranian people, the very people Trump claimed he was freeing. Now, when we said it, we were called low testosterone cucks. You know what I'm saying? We were soy boys. But when Marjorie Taylor Greene says it, I guess it's different. On Easter of all days, we as Christians should be reminded that the Son of God died and rose from the grave so that we can be forgiven once and for all of our sins. Jesus commanded us to love one another and forgive one another, even our enemies. Jeebus. Our president is not a Christian, and his words and actions should not be supported by Christians. Christians in the administration should be pursuing peace, urging the president to make peace, not escalating war that is hurting people. That is not what we promised the American people when they overwhelmingly voted in 2024. I know I was there more than most. This is not making America great again. This is evil.
And then the Trump truth post.
160K likes. Oh my God,
Cenk
Cenk. This is what being principled looks like.
Oh
Obviously, I don't agree with all of MTG's policies and positions, but I respect anyone who has courage to be honest and serve the American people instead of the corrupt donor class. She risked her whole career to tell the truth. Respect.
You have no decency. You have no honor.
Lord.
Cenk Uygur, come on.
Always
couldn't
looking down the end of his little nose.
He couldn't wait 30 seconds.
He's like first. Bro, come on. Yeah, so Marjorie Taylor Greene, not a fan of the president because he kind of forced her out of office. Because
Marjorie Trader Brown.
He wouldn't endorse her for Senate, and he wouldn't endorse her for governor of Georgia. That's the reason that she turned against him.
And the Epstein shit.
I think the Epstein shit was a catalyst for everything else, but she had larger aspirations in the House of Representatives, and the president told her her place is in the House.
A public
Pup,
split
check in with
Trump.
us.
On Tuesday, Trump endorsed Republican Clayton Fuller, a former lieutenant colonel in the Air National Guard, who is facing off against
this guy, we
Democrat
talked about him.
Sean Harris.
He's
and
about to
retired
win.
Army Brigadier General Sean Harris joins us now. So, General,
Hey,
you're
how you
running
doing?
in a very deep red district. Cook Political Report even called it the most GOP district in all of Georgia. And last time you ran against Greene, she won by nearly 30 points. And Trump won too, 37 over Kamala Harris. So you really got an uphill battle here. What has been your message to the district as to why you should occupy the seat?
Yeah, first, let me just say happy Easter to everybody. The reality of you're exactly right. I ran against Marjorie Taylor Greene last time. We came in second. There's no second place trophies, but a lot has
Oh my God, turn your
changed since
fucking
then.
microphone to
As
point
you
at
just
you.
said,
I wish
Marjorie
people
Taylor
would
Greene
fucking
and
do
Donald
the right thing with their microphone. They all have it fucking sideways and backwards and all that shit. God damn.
That's because it's the cool podcast look. It's the, you need to put the microphone in the shot and everything. And
Yeah, but face it towards you because yours works like a fucking laser beam and not like mine that works like a lollipop.
yeah, mine's a lollipop too. So Mikey had been on me about this so much that here. So my microphone has a little tab on it to know which side I'm supposed to talk on. Because Mikey was like, "You're talking into the wrong end of your microphone."
I mean, I'm labeled as a dictator, but I think I will be, as history reports, a liberator.
But yes, he needs to point his directional microphone in the direction where he's speaking from.
At his sound hole.
At his sound hole.
Trump has had a major divorce, and that divorce is still going on as we speak. The person that I'm running against right now is weak because he sold his soul to Donald Trump, and he can't say anything about this war of choice that we're in. He can't say anything about the cost of living. He can't push back on anything. And everybody here in Northwest Georgia, Democrats, Independents, and yes, Republicans, are coalescing behind me. And come Tuesday, you're going to see we're going to flip this seat.
How much of General Harris? How much is the war in Iran impacting what your constituents are telling you down there in that district?
Spit it out, bro.
The reality is they talk about two things and they talk about it in two different ways. One, in the rural community, many of our kids and grandkids go into the military to get a leg up. So there's many of the people in my district actually have kids that are in the military. Some are actually part of that 50,000 that's over there in the Middle East. So they're concerned that way. But what's really affecting us is actually when it comes to the everyday costs. My district, the number one industry is agriculture. I'm a cattle farmer, and it's affecting us when it comes to the price of diesel, but also when it comes to the price of fertilizer. It's killing us right now. And so that's what's the biggest issue right now is they're saying, Mr. Harris or Sean or General, whatever they want to call me, they say, look, go to D.C., please address these things and bring down costs, get the farm bill passed, bring some health care here. These are the issues that are affecting us here in the district.
Could you elaborate a little bit more on how you plan to bring down costs for people in your district?
Yeah, when I get to D.C., I'm going to actually stand up because right now I believe Democrats and Republicans both in D.C. or based.
Oh, this special election is happening today, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's Tuesday.
She's just playing to the cameras. When I
It's Tuesday. There's always an election somewhere in America.
get there, I want to be the
it's election
person that
day
says,
somewhere.
Stop. Let's get in the room. Let's get to get the real issues. Find yes, so that we can actually bring down costs. But bringing down costs is telling the president of the United States that a tariff is a tax and is killing rural America. He can saying that he loves the farmers. I'm going to get to DC and push him on it, push Congress on it to get the farm bill passed so that we can actually take care of all our farmers here in the district.
General, I'm curious if you think to any extent Marjorie Taylor Greene still speaks for many of the people who are, of course, living in the district, but may vote for you. And I ask because
Diz asks, is this MTG's old district? Yes.
Continued to speak very openly about the way that she feels about policy, about this president right now. She had a response for his very interesting Truth Social post this morning and called him out for not being a Christian. She has been against this war. And I'm curious if in a way.
Yeah, guys. And also, I just want to say, like, if the news is too, like, much, if it's too depressing, take a break.
Yeah, we love that you guys watch us twice every week. You don't have to.
You don't watch if it's going to affect your mental health. I turn off the news Thursday night after we stop doing Unboxed, and then I don't turn it back on until like Monday morning. Like, I take the weekend off because it is a lot.
Yeah,
I play Street Fighter all weekend or whatever. Like, I literally for 3 to 4 days out of the week I don't pay attention because it is a lot, and it is a mental drain. And it's an emotional drain.
I don't get off of the crazy train, but I'm also suffering a lot of effects due to it. So be cautious.
It's always a good idea to take a break. Like, if you are feeling some kind of way about stuff, it's always a good idea to take a break. So regarding this, so the last time they had a special election, this was, I guess, the primary for the same district that was held on March 10th. Sean Harris won first place in the primary with 37% of the vote. And then his current opponent, Clayton Fuller, came in second place with 35% of the vote. And then everyone else had significantly less.
I think there was a bunch of Republicans running. So him being the only guy out there and him being a general and a farmer saying that he's not going to work for Trump, he's going to work for the district. I don't know if being a pro-Trump guy is going to work right now because people are not high on Trump right now.
And this is one of the things we've been talking about. Like, this is one of the safest districts in the country. It was Marjorie Taylor Greene's district. She had a 20-point lead or whatever it was, maybe a 30-point lead.
Northwest Georgia.
Yeah, Northwest Georgia. They said it's the reddest district in Georgia. He's going to cut it real close.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think the GOP is gonna hold it. I don't think they're gonna hold anything.
Like, I haven't found any like actual polling on it, but like, if he cuts it down to even a few points, if he brings us down to the wire, that is a huge problem for every other Republican in Georgia.
Yeah,
because this is the reddest district in Georgia. If he pulls this out and he wins this, man, Georgia's going to go blue.
Stacey Abrams is going to run for governor again.
Like, it is crazy. That's what I'm talking about when I say these Republicans need to realize that their house is on fire. They need to get together and figure out what to do about Trump. And the thing they need to do is invoke the 25th and get him out of there. Because people aren't going to stand for it anymore. Republicans aren't going to stand for it anymore. The center's not going to stand for it anymore. You had 8 million people 2 weeks ago protesting.
No, they weren't. It was all paid actors. 8 million paid actors? God damn.
Speaking of which, Mikey, did you see they interviewed someone? I forget who the interviewer was, but they were interviewing this little white lady about about the No Kings protests, and she's like, why aren't there enough black people here? Like, why aren't there any black people here? And she's like, black people shouldn't be here. It's too dangerous for them. It's too dangerous for them to be out there protesting. We need to protest for them because they've been through enough. And if they come out here, there's a better chance of them getting arrested or shot. So white people need to step up.
That's what we've been trying to tell y'all. We are not going. You need to get off your ass. There's 65 million, or was it 125 million white people and like 13 million black people? Nah, motherfucker, y'all go. Nah.
My
Every
wife
time
said,
we show up, y'all want to start tear gassing and beating the shit out of motherfuckers. No, y'all go first. We right behind you.
my wife said that she saw the video and she told me all that, and I was like, that's exactly what Mikey Famine has been saying for years.
I was like, don't y'all take your little black ass out there. Stay your ass in the house. They can fix it. They got us into this fucking mess. They can fix it.
So
get in the way.
Yeah, and I agree. Like if you think that you're going to be harassed or handled violently at these protests, and you're a minority, don't fucking go.
Yeah.
Let the white people handle it. They're all up and up about it anyway.
It is perfectly fine to sit back and let other people do so, because you going out there is exactly like Trump is pissed that black people didn't show up off rip. He thought for sure we would be out there in droves talking about some Black Lives Matter, Brown Lives Matter. No, because it was ready to fucking start cracking skulls and doing all kinds of bullshit and then saying, oh, things are in chaos. We can't have the midterms. You ain't gonna use us to negate the midterms. No, we'll stay home.
Yeah.
We'll stay home until after this shit is over and done with, and then we'll pop up. But no, we're not going first. Oh, I think we're still on Reagan Elite's channel.
Are we still on Reagan Elite's channel?
Hi, everyone on Reagan Elite's channel. Make sure you come over to the Bin Podcast Network and give us a subscribe so we can beat Rudy Giuliani.
We have to beat Rudy. Like and subscribe.
That bastard.
Become a member if you want the pups. If you want the pup icons. Do the thing.
Political 2024 on X. If you want to do Sunday Roast, guys. Okay, we're gonna reach out to him.
Yeah.
Oh, and also I reached out to a candidate. Let me see. Should be in my notifications. It was yesterday. I got a lot of notifications. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you guys send me a message somewhere and I don't get back to it right away, I get like 200 notifications. YouTube is currently experiencing some issues with their APIs. That might prevent some users from going live on the destination. Our team is monitoring the platform for further updates.
Oh, we're already live. I'm monitoring. We're good.
Okay. Here, let me pull up the video.
Mikey, I have one. Oh, yeah. You do your thing, and then I have something super local for me that actually just fucking happened to me. Well, not to me, but to other people in my area.
Democracy PAC couldn't get any lower in their vote no ads, they have sunk even lower. Hi, my name is Erica. I'm a healthcare attorney, and I'm also running for Congress in Virginia's 1st District. If you live in Virginia, you might be familiar with one of these.
Let voters decide, not politicians. Barack Obama.
Mailers, the scourge of politics.
Alleging that Obama is against the redistricting effort. Well, he's not. And he has done ads for Virginians for Fair Elections that demonstrate that he is in favor of this redistricting amendment. But wait, it gets worse. I just got home from work and I found this.
Look at that mailer.
Jesus. That shit's expensive too, man.
We fought to make our voices to make sure our voices were heard. Now Richmond politicians are taking them away. Gerrymandering divides our communities and dilutes our votes.
That we've received now from the same PAC.
And see, this is the shit that be pissing me off because Black MAGA is... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Lost the stream there. It seems like it's crashing for people.
Oh, I'm monitoring the vertical stream. It's still up.
Okay. But the black MAGA out there, they're always like, oh yeah, the Democrats, that's the KKK, and the Democrats was the slave owner, and then they use shit like this where the Republicans tried to gerrymander during a time of Democratic affluence, and when the Democrats were on the rise. Okay, we're back, says Billy. But as soon as Gavin Newsom was thinking about doing Prop 50 in California to counteract Texas and them redistricting in the middle of their fucking between censuses, and Gavin Newsom reached out to Barack and it was looking for money. He's like, yeah, you're doing the right thing. Do it. No, do it. Do that shit because they're cheating. So you need to go ahead and do it. So if people are under some mass like delusion that, oh, well, there's no way for Democrats to do the same thing Republicans. No. If y'all are doing it, we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. That whole, let's be when they go low, we go high. No, that shit is out of the fuck. If you go low, we are kicking. We are putting out all front teeth here on out. This is front teeth removal service brought to you by the BinPodcast Network.
If you go low if you want to. We're going to do an overhead.
Stomp, motherfucker. And they go low, you start stomping. Oh, okay.
Funded by Peter Thiel.
Shocking.
Who to guess? Peter Thiel was behind it.
Early voting goes until Saturday, April 18th. There will be Saturday hours next Saturday, the 11th, as well as Saturday, April 18th. The last day to vote is Election Day, April 21st. The last day to register is April 14th. So make sure you're registered to vote and get out.
Is a fucking NBA highlight reel about to start?
Like, yeah, what's going on there?
So I messaged her, what's the best way to get in contact with her for an interview? And she gave me her email. So I'm going to email her and hopefully we get her on the show either this week or next week.
Awesome.
And she can talk to us all about it.
So this is local to Connecticut, New Haven, my alma mater, Southern Connecticut State University. A student from Southern was detained by an ICE agent off campus. And yesterday at the school, apparently there was a big rally.
Good.
So a bunch of students and professors and faculty got together, had a rally. This gentleman here, Justin Farmer, I know him. He's a friend of mine. I help him with campaign stuff every once in a while. He's a good guy. He is a member of the Democratic Socialist Party.
DSA.
And then that's ULA's John Lugo. But more than 100 students, teachers, and immigrants' right advocates gathered at Southern in front of the library. According to the Connecticut Students for a Dream executive director, Tabitha Sudeko, it was a nursing student from Southern, was arrested by Immigration and Customs Enforcement on March 31st. They're currently being held in an ICE detention facility somewhere in New England. And there's a lot of advocacy and outreach to try and get that student freed. Apparently in an email
call Zoran.
Yeah, call Zoran. Call Mom Donnie. Tell him to come to New Haven.
He'll do it. He'll get it fixed.
Rosa DeLaura put out a statement about this, saying that it's unconscionable that ICE did this and that her office was going to do everything they could to free the student. They have some good people there that deal with immigration stuff too, so I'm sure they can be a great help. But a DHS spokesman said that Kayla entered the United States legally on October 4th, 2021, under a tourist visa that allowed her to stay for 6 more months. And then she remained in the United States illegally for nearly 3 years. But she was a student at a university, so.
And you act like motherfuckers can like earn a living here to afford to leave.
Right.
Motherfucker, I couldn't afford the ticket.
Oh, here we go. She's being kept in New Hampshire,
which shouldn't be a state.
Yeah. Attendees at Monday's rally held signs that said "Fuck ICE" and "Know Your Rights." No borders, no nations. Stop the deportations. They set up a GoFundMe. And also there were organizers there from Unite Here 217, and I believe a group called Indivisible was also there too. They are a big immigrants' rights advocacy group.
Indivisible is the ones who are setting up 5150 and the No Kings protests.
Yeah. So,
which no one attended.
Yeah, no one.
No one.
There were 8 million people who just like did nothing that day, I guess.
UK news break or US news. Tanner Horner has pled guilty to the capital murder of 7-year-old Athena Strand on the first day of his trial. He is facing the death penalty.
Jeez.
These people are fucking crazy.
Here's some pictures of some signs and some protesters.
Human rights are cooler anyway.
It's a beautiful day to melt the ice. Immigrants make America stronger. There you go.
It's yeah, look at that young blue-haired radical. Tim, are you ready for the lightning round?
I am ready for the lightning round.
Fast and Furious.
Dashcam video captures the shocking moment a Pennsylvania highway turns into a runway. First responders rushing to the scene.
Has the airport been notified? Tower.
I feel like you're not paying attention because you had literally no reaction to something literally crazy.
Sorry.
From the top.
Dashcam video captures the shocking moment.
Oh my
Pennsylvania
God.
highway.
I'm like, there's no way Tim is this calm, cool, and collected when a fucking plane just dropped.
Who lands an airplane on a highway?
First responders rushing to the scene.
Has the airport been notified? Tower.
A small prop plane threading between speeding.
I mean, props to that pilot. He landed it without crashing it on an interstate in the middle of the day.
I'm glad he picked the brown pants today.
Cars Saturday morning on Interstate 78 outside Allentown, Pennsylvania. An incredible emergency landing. Stunning drivers on the road.
Wow. You see this in the news, but you don't see this in real life.
The FAA.
So my area has 2 or 3 very, very, very small airports where like the Cessnas and a couple of private jets fly. Like a 747 couldn't get. It would just, it's too big and it requires too much space. But the little planes.
Yeah. I used to live near Stratford had one of those airports.
We had, I think it was like 2015. It was like the year I moved back up here. A small Cessna had engine problems and crashed into a house. Right.
Oof.
The house was empty, but the pilot lost his life. Brother, it happened, I'd say almost a mile away. I was at work. Motherfuckers felt that shit in the fucking store. Like everyone was like, what the fuck was that? Like everyone thought that somebody ran to the front of this was over a mile away.
Oh my God.
From the explosion and the actual impact. Like everyone felt that shit. This motherfucker landed that shit on the highway and merged into traffic. I can't even get off the ramp without motherfuckers, up my butt 700 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker landed on the fucking look. You can see the prop manually turning because the engine has died.
Dashcam video captures the shocking moment a Pennsylvania highway turns into a runway. First responders rushing to the scene.
Because you can see when he's not generating lift anymore and he just drops.
Right.
Moment a Pennsylvania highway turns into a runway. First responders rushing to the scene.
That is
Has the airport been notified?
Insane.
Engine issues.
9 times out of 10, that would have been a plane crash.
Correct.
were on their way to the NCAA basketball tournament in Indiana. They may be late to the game, but they're
by
safe
the way,
and
UConn all the way,
uninjured tonight.
baby.
Nobody cares about your college
UConn all the
sports.
way. They
It's
beat,
pretty
they beat your
remarkable.
Illinois team.
I don't support the Illini.
But fortunately, there were no injuries. He did the best he could given the circumstances.
The plane bringing traffic on the interstate's eastbound lanes to a standstill.
Cars have started to try to turn around on the interstate.
Aerial views show a line of vehicles backed
No, I'm doing that. Fuck these rules. Yo, this shit has got a plane in the middle.
as far as the eye can see as first responders worked to tow the plane.
As it got closer,
You got
I was
it.
like, that.
He's got to get a ticket, right? That's a 3-pointer. No, that motherfucker needs the biggest, like, $1,500 ticket. Like, I'm glad you're alive, but you also fucking backed up traffic forever.
Sir, do you know how fast you were going?
He was clearly fucking speeding, and I didn't see him signal before he got into that shoulder.
Plane's really freaking close to me. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was holding my breath the entire time. I was like,
The FAA and state police are now both investigating. Ryan.
Here's a blast from the past.
It's not our fault what came out. We didn't go into Egypt.
Oh, God, Bill Maher.
2013.
Dude, fuck this.
Well, we
guy.
wound up with the Muslim
We didn't go
Brotherhood.
into Egypt. We were supporting and propping up Mubarak for 30 years, even as we were cheering for all the Tahrir Square demonstrators as though we were on their side. It was our government that kept Mubarak in power, just like we've done across the entire Muslim world. And it's amazing for you to say that, well, look at all these Muslims. The minute you give them a little bit of freedom, they go wild and they start being all violent. How can you be a citizen of the United States, the country that has generated more violence and militarism in the world over the last 5 or 6 decades, and say, look at those people over there, they are incredibly violent?
Oh, Bill didn't like that, I'm sure. Didn't like that.
We play a significant role in what has been happening in the Middle East because we've been interfering and dominating that region in order to have access to the
I
oil
wasn't
and protect
talking about
Israel.
violence. I
So-
was talking about theocracy. That doesn't happen.
Hey. Stop with your politics talk. Okay?
Glenn Greenwald, how dare you?
Okay. I'm talking about the theocracy. Okay.
Yeah.
Happened here.
First of all, he's talking to one of the best journalists and political writers in the world.
It says here Pulitzer Prize winning. I wonder what a Pulitzer is.
Nothing fucking Bill Maher has ever seen.
Okay.
significant role in what has been happening in the Middle East because we've been interfering and dominating that region in order to have access to the oil.
I wasn't
and protect
talking about
Israel.
violence.
So-
I was talking about theocracy. That doesn't happen here.
I was losing the violence argument, so I'm switching to theocracy now.
Well, that's his fallback. He's like, well, I just don't like religion.
But he's fine with Trump.
We get it. You're an atheist. There's lots of atheists out there, but you don't have to be an asshole to just Muslims.
I'm the first atheist. Okay.
Yeah, he's the first one.
The only one.
No, well, okay, that doesn't happen here, but at the same time, Iran isn't invading lots of other countries and occupying them for a decade, nor are fundamentalist Muslim countries the way the United States is. So these things are interlinked because we are continuously interfering in that part of the world. And so
I'm just right. Okay.
Okay.
Say
it's all our fault.
It's not all our fault, but when you send your military
and that shit right there, so it's all our fault. That is the weakest boomer fucking excuse for everything. As soon as any criticism is levied towards any group that a boomer or a Gen Xer likes, oh, so all of them are bad?
Yeah, right.
Why do you have to go into this Sith mindset of absolutes where everything has to be a positive or a negative? It's either a plus or a minus. It's red or it's green. That's not real life. I don't know who told you that was real life. You know it's not real life because you don't fucking live your life that way, Bill Maher. It's not all or nothing. It's not full accelerator pedal down or brake pedal in. It's not that. And to continually muddy the waters every time you get into an itchy situation where you agree with something that's bad, and then people tell you, hey, what you agree with is bad, and you need to really like recollect your thoughts on that, reevaluate the situation. Instead of doing that, oh, so everything I think is bad. If that's the case, yes, everything. If that's how you have to dissect every single political thing, is to just it's all or nothing. Well, then you're part of the nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. You know,
You're
and
nothing.
Bill Maher is a fucking part of the problem here. Like, he is anti-Muslim. He is anti
He's an Islamophobe.
Islam. Yeah, he's an Islam. He always has been.
Right.
All this he's making atheists look bad because he claims to be an atheist, but he really just fucking hates Muslim people.
Yeah, he tolerates the Christians all day and night.
Right. Right. And he'll even be pro-Christian stuff sometimes. I mean, he put out a movie about how he doesn't like religion, but it was mostly geared towards how much he doesn't like Islam.
Hi, Kevin. Daily Buzz. Reagan Elite has already left, but you're stuck with us. Enjoy the broadcast. And,
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Part of the world. And so to say
Really, it's all our fault.
It's not all our fault, but when you send your military for 6 straight decades into other countries to bomb them, kill their children and women and innocent men,
we weren't
prop
doing
up
that
dictators, you take responsibility for your actions and say, to the extent that that region...
That religion goes back 1,000 years before our revolution. So I don't think we could take all the blame.
I don't think we should. I think we should take a lot of it. And there's lots of bodies and corpses that have been piled up in the name of Christianity and Judaism as well.
Oops.
Got him. I really wish that we could watch Bill Maher's content and we wouldn't get like content strike because he says some wild fucking shit and he would be on the Unbox board, I'm sure.
Bill Maher is the final boss of moderates.
He is.
And that's what they hate to deal with. But that's the reality of your political and your like of your outlook. Like he's the final result of your, well, maybe it's this and this, maybe it's this and this, maybe this person and this one. Well, when you just continually have this nothing gets done fucking mindset and everything is nothing and nothing is everything, you end up being Bill Maher. So all you libertarians out there, just know you sound exactly like Bill Maher on a day-to-day basis.
And he will fucking platform the worst people.
Every day.
And then he'll claim to like he took credit for taking down Milo back in the day because he had him on his show right before everything about Milo blew up.
Milo is still making money and doing backroom deals. Milo is just not public facing anymore.
Right. But he'll have Ben Shapiro on, he'll have Steve Bannon on, and then like stroke the guy off the entire time. He'll put on every white supremacist and white nationalist that he could find and be like, oh, I'll invite you onto my show because we're going to talk about reasonable things and blah, blah, blah. And he's just platforming these people for no reason.
He needs the clicks.
Right. And HBO will let him do it.
And I think his kind of like, I'm just a rich sleazebag and I'm kind of sarcastic. Okay. Like that niche is no longer looked at. Nobody wants that. Like people are at this point, like things have gotten so bad that either you need to be part of the stormtroopers or you need to be against the stormtroopers. Saying that some stormtroopers are okay and some are not, like that's not a position to have right now. It just isn't.
And like if you go back to before he was doing a show on HBO, go back to when he was doing it on network broadcasts. I forget
was
which.
He on CNN?
No. He was on. They put him on CNN now because CNN and HBO are owned by the same companies. But he used to be on NBC when his show was under a different name. ABC before 9/11.
Politically incorrect.
Yes. And the reason that he got fired, his show got canceled, was because he said some dumb shit about the war in Afghanistan and 9/11, and he got canceled because of it, because it was really close to when 9/11 happened. And if you listen to him from that show and listen to him now, it's the same shit. He had a bunch of professional wrestlers on when he was doing the other show back in the day, in the 90s or whatever. And he was complaining about how wrestling's fake and all this stuff. But he had like Roddy Piper on there and Sting and a few other, and Roddy Piper lost his fucking shit on Bill Maher. And he was like, yeah, wrestling's fake, but the injuries are fucking real. And he's like, I've got a broken hip and I've got metal replacements in my arm and this and that. I've had so many concussions. You think you can fucking do this shit? And Bill Maher was
Okay.
Yeah, he was like, okay, but like he says dumb shit to try and trigger people, and then he'll get them triggered and be like, but what about he's about the whataboutisms. He's like, well, what
Remember,
about this? And what about that?
so currently, funny that you bring that up. Currently, and then we're bringing up Bill Maher. The thing on the left is like Ro Khanna just got asked about it, and a bunch of like Gavin Newsom and all these politicians are being asked, well, what about Hassan Piker? Do you think Hassan Piker should have any kind of influence? And then some people are like, no, he's bad because he hates Israel. No, he's bad. Here's what, and Hassan, like everyone has all these quotes, and I don't know how much time we're gonna have. Maybe we'll talk about it Thursday. The Bulwark has some fucking house cleaning to do.
Yeah.
Because Sarah Longwell is a bigot and it slipped out. But anyway, I interrupted myself. Everyone's pissed about Hassan Piker because Hassan Piker legendarily at some point said America deserved 9/11 because of our foreign policy and what we did. Here's what Bill Maher's show got canceled for. Bill Maher was famously fired from ABC in 2002 following his show Politically Incorrect after making controversial comments about the 9/11 attacks, where he argued the U.S. foreign policy, not the terrorists, was cowardly. The controversy and subsequent advertiser exodus led to the show's cancellation, paving the way for Jimmy Kimmel Live. Here's the quote. We've been cowards. We've been the cowards lobbing cruise missiles from 2,000 miles away. That's cowardly. Staying in the airplane when it hits the building, say what you want about it. It's not cowardly.
And then he goes and says this shit 10 years later?
Correct.
Not recently.
Have you heard of the occupation of the West Bank and Gaza for the last 50 years, motivated in part by extremist views of Judaism, or the wars in Europe, or the fact that there were generals in the United States saying we have to go and invade and destroy Iraq, a country of 26 million people, because our God is
as the number one answer.
Bigger. Lots of religions, not just Islam, produce violence.
Well, let's Egypt. That silly liberal view that all religions are alike because it makes you feel good.
No, it makes you feel good to say our side is better. Those people over there are primitive and violent.
Put a crown on your head and say, I'm a good person. How do I prove that?
You get to ignore the responsibility that your own government has for the violence and instability in the world by saying, look, it's that primitive religion over there that's to blame.
In the summer of 1980,
back in the day. So I was watching, usually when things are chaotic in the present, I like to go back to history for context. And we'll maybe if we have time on Thursday, this is a bit of a longer one and it requires some unpacking. But this is not our first time over in Iran.
It is not. It's not even our second time over in Iran.
Yeah. Stephen A. Smith said some stupid shit again.
Video of Stephen A. Smith having an issue with LeBron on a golf course with a bunch of white boys, as he put it, talking about Memphis and how they should move to Nashville. And if you've been paying attention on social media, it's kind of a trending topic right now. I played in Memphis, got a lot of love for the city, but there's no doubt that the city needs to upgrade when it comes to its facilities for pro players. But Stephen A., you shouldn't have a problem with that. You're talking about his words and what they mean to the black community, but you've been the same man in front of the camera for the last handful of months, disrespecting Serena Williams, disrespecting Jasmine Crockett, disrespecting Kamala Harris, and tap dancing for the whole Republican Party.
Oh, not tap dancing! Don't get him, Mark.
The whole white Republican Party. But you got an issue with LeBron talking about a trending topic, and his words carry weight, and he doesn't understand what his words can do to the black community. Do you understand the bullshit you're talking and what that can do to the black community? We all used to have a lot of love for you, bro, particularly me, because you looked out. But we're not going to forget the bullshit you're on right now.
So the bullshit that LeBron is on, according to Stephen A. Smith, is the Memphis Grizzlies basketball team. I mean, their record's not great. They kind of make it to the playoffs sometimes, but their star, Ja Morant, kind of keeps getting in trouble for gun stuff. The facilities in Memphis for the team are not great. It's not an especially affluent city. It's a smaller market. So the talk has been maybe the Memphis Grizzlies should move to Nashville. Nashville, by demographically, is a lot more white. There's a bigger music scene there, and it's kind of got like a downtown area that's more suited for a sports team rather than Memphis. I mean, as far as I don't know what your take on all that kind of stuff is, but it doesn't really matter to me in what city that it's in. I know that having the Grizzlies in Memphis helps Memphis a lot, and the team leaving will definitely leave a crater in their economy because, I mean, you got to go in there, you got to buy tickets, you got to park your car, you got to do this. Maybe you want to go get dinner and drinks afterwards. Like having a team in your city definitely helps the economy of the city. So it leaving
I
would
wouldn't know
hurt.
anything about that.
You wouldn't. We're talking professional sports.
Yeah, we don't have any of those in Connecticut.
You know, it's a big boost to the city to have a team there. So them leaving would be bad for Memphis. But also I understand that Memphis cannot exactly afford to give the team what they need. So your thoughts?
So the side of this that I sort of fall on is these sports teams are really fucking confident about their ability to improve economies. So they demand huge concessions from those cities. Like the cities are the ones paying for the stadiums. These teams don't largely pay for these stadiums. They're funded by tax abatements. They're funded by concessions from cities, and they are a blight on the cities that they're in. Because yeah, they provide jobs and they provide stuff to the local economy. However, they take up an obscene amount of space. Their parking lots are massive.
We're talking basketball here. So when you get done, this is not a football team. This is a basketball team.
How many seats does the stadiums usually have?
20K?
20K.
Maybe.
So,
Let me see.
So that's still parking for, let's say, 5,000 to 10,000 cars.
Capacity. There we go. 18,119.
Okay. So you still have to provide parking for those people.
Yeah.
And those parking lots take up space. And those stadiums are tax dead zones for those cities. They're a leech on the local economies more than they actually help them. They provide maybe a couple hundred jobs and entertainment for the people who live there. But other than that, they are a drain on local economies. And the teams get rich and they really don't give back. They just take. And I'm talking football, baseball, basketball, to a lesser extent hockey, although hockey they play the hockey teams move around a lot more, I feel.
You mean like switch cities?
But like let's say for example, like football, when the St. Louis Rams, right? St. Louis Rams? They
Not
were before?
anymore.
They moved to LA.
They're back to LA. Yeah.
They're back to LA because LA built them a new fancy stadium.
We had built them a fucking dome.
Right.
I used to live by that dome.
But they threatened to move because they wanted a new one. And LA was like, we'll build one for you.
But I'm telling you, like, it is a good thing in the city to have a team there. Like, they're not putting the fucking, like, you're acting like, oh, we can't build a house over here now because the football stadium put in a parking lot. Like, these are already heavily developed areas. Like, the dome is downtown.
No,
you know what I mean? In St. Louis, like these places, like the United Center. I looked up. Apparently, the United Center is the biggest arena in the country. But it's on the west side. It has like its own like little apparatus and all that stuff. And there are homes nearby, but no one's losing their house for a new parking garage for the fucking stadium.
No, I'm not saying that it's taking up housing. I'm saying it's taking up tax revenue. Like these cities are taking a hit on purpose because they're giving these teams abatements for property tax. And they're not really seeing a return on this. Historically, the cities don't receive returns on this. And these stadiums are expensive to build. And the cities basically, put in bids. And whoever can give them the best deal, it's like fucking when Amazon moves in somewhere. Oh, what's the town that can give Amazon the best fucking tax abatement on their new packaging facility?
It says, as of March 2026, the United Center is seeking a $54.7 million property tax break for its $7 billion 1901 project redevelopment proposed by Mayor Brandon Johnson. The project, aimed at developing surrounding parking lots, would receive a 12-year reduction under Cook County's Class 7B incentive, setting assessment rates at 10% for the first decade.
So all those tax abatements are going to be on the backs of the residents. They're going to raise taxes in that city so that they can have that stadium and redo those parking lots because they're getting a 12-year tax break.
It says the 1901 project property taxes reduced to 10% for 10 years, 15% in year 11, and 20% in year 12.
And what's the normal tax rate in that city?
It says tickets for Bulls and Blackhawks games are taxed at 12%, while concert tickets face a 6.5% tax. What was your question?
What's the I guess the property tax rate in that city? The normal one that everyone pays.
For Cook County?
Yeah.
Property. And I still forgot an R. God damn it.
Property.
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 Okay. Rates. Tell me. Our Cook County property tax are among the highest in Illinois, with an average effective tax rate of 1.89 to 2.19 for property's market value.
So the stadium is for 10 years, if I understand this correctly, only paying 10% of that?
10% of their value, their property's market value.
Right. So they're getting a gigantic tax break to have that stadium and those parking lots for at least 10 years. And I guarantee you, in 10 years, when their tax breaks aren't so great, they're going to start complaining and saying, we're going to move to another town unless you give us a better deal. And they get these cities stuck in these cycles where they have to give them tax abatements so that they stay in the city. Or they'll go somewhere else and build a new stadium somewhere else, and some other city will foot the bill.
And that's what the Bears are trying to do. The Bears are like, oh, well, if you don't give us free reign of Soldier Field, because Soldier Field is actually owned by the city of Chicago. It's not owned by the Bears. And they kind of just lease out the stadium to have their games there. So like, we're going to go to Schaumburg, and then like, we're going to go to Indiana. Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Honestly, I think that because it's not going to happen the way I want it to happen ever, where the fucking teams have to foot the bill for this, because they're never going to do it. But if any team, sports team, moves to a city and they want to build a stadium and stuff like that, the city should have a stake in that team's revenue, because the amount of money they're giving them in tax breaks is really obscene. And
If
the city should own part of it, because they have to build infrastructure around these stadiums too. City infrastructure. You're talking electricity and plumbing and services, all this infrastructure that the city does normally, but now they have to work around a sports stadium that's between 15 and 100,000 people.
But then you got to also factor in that concerts too. So when the Beehive wants to descend upon a city, or the Swifties, or one of these any of these big concert acts, that's cash. And you need you need to have a nice facility. Like, you need to have a nice bait to trap people's money in.
But it also costs the city overtime for police, fire, medical, like all the infrastructure and staff that surrounds operating a stadium, because it doesn't just happen for free.
Right. You're talking overhead. So if they were doing all this stuff and no one was going to the games and no one was seeing concerts there and all that, you know what I'm saying? That would make sense. Yeah. Fuck that. Like, we're losing money here. But if the net benefit is, they get some tax breaks, but we also get lifeblood pumped into the West Side, where people can get, you know, a $15, $20 an hour job just fucking scanning tickets. Let them make their millions if we get to fucking sustain ourselves. And if it's as soon as the equation starts to dip where the people are getting less than like if it's not a good deal for us and then they want to leave, yeah, let them fucking go. Because that's the whole, like, this is just a means to justify an end. Like, they need people to go to these concerts, to pay all these exorbitant costs, to buy dinner when they're out, to get on the Metro, to get an Uber and all that stuff. Like, that stuff brings in money. And as soon as it stops being beneficial, yeah, cut that shit loose. Get them out of here.
Well, yeah. Or once again, when the team decides that it's no longer in their interest to stay, and then they leave, and then there's this stadium that nobody goes to anymore. Like, that's a huge problem too. That's happening in Bridgeport. The hockey team that props up the stadium in Bridgeport said they're leaving. So that stadium's going to be just for concerts, and they don't happen all the time.
You better get the fucking battle of the bands.
But then when the teams leave, it affects the local economy in the reverse way, because then there's less people going out to dinner. There's less people using the trains and the buses and all that. Like, it's a big problem for these cities when they give teams tax breaks and then the teams decide to leave in 10 years and they leave a hole in the economy.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm on more of the moderate on that take, just because not because, oh, I just love sports so much. Like, I could give two shits. Like, whether it, like, if this was like if it was like car shows or something like that, and these car shows were attracting all this money, and there was like teams that would like present their cars or what, like, it doesn't matter like what the gimmick is that they're getting people in there to do it, whether it's bands, whether it's sports, whatever the entertainment thing is, you kind of gotta go. You gotta go for it. As far as I'm concerned, you gotta go for it.
And I guess because I've done a lot of research regarding how tax abatements work and how cities get stuck in these cycles where they're giving companies tax breaks, and it's impossible to not give them tax breaks because then they'll leave. That happened to cities all over the country. And it's a big problem when part of your tax base decides, well, we're just going to leave because we have a better deal elsewhere. There's nothing to fill that void.
Right.
And that it's not just sports teams. It's companies who have like headquarters, like Hartford, Connecticut, for example, I think it still is one of the biggest cities for like insurance companies to have headquarters in. But when they decide to up and leave, like when General Electric used to have a big corporate headquarters in Connecticut, they decided to up and leave, and Connecticut was outbid by like New York, and there goes a big part of Connecticut's tax base.
But then again, like, look, all these, like, the Rams left St. Louis and they went to LA. Okay, you think there's more money out there in LA? Go compete.
Yeah,
go compete in LA. There's something that, like, that's why Memphis has always done kind of okay, because the Memphis fan base is so diehard that, I mean, they would have loved to move that shit to Nashville 100 years ago. But the Memphis people show up. If you go to Nashville, where there's a larger, I think it's more people in that city, but it's a mostly a whiter city than Memphis is. Are they going to show up to a basketball game? Probably not.
Yeah,
like, you can move it to a nicer city, but then you're going to get less people showing up because those people don't watch basketball.
And I mean, that's a calculus that has to be made, I guess. A good example is WWE last year did WrestleMania in Vegas in their new stadium for the Raiders.
The Raiders are in Vegas now.
Yeah, so Vegas gave the Raiders a new stadium, SoFi Stadium, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
And WWE did WrestleMania there last year. And they decided that WrestleMania was so good there last year, they're going to do it again this year. However, they had originally promised WrestleMania to New Orleans in the Superdome. And when they went back on that, people in WWE didn't anticipate the backlash they would get from people not buying tickets in Las Vegas because nobody's in Vegas anymore.
Nope. Just the rich.
And they decided that they don't want to go to Vegas, and that internationally people don't want to go to Vegas, and that tourism is basically dead in Vegas right now. And now WWE is having a hard time selling tickets for WrestleMania, and it's 2 weeks away.
It's too late now.
And also the tickets are through the fucking roof.
It's only $600. Person impersonator says, can we make a new law that is that leaders must lead their armies in person? I agree.
On horseback.
Upon the back of a steed.
One Angry Pagan has been trying to get a link for us to watch, and she sent one that was not working. And I'm still getting the same problem, One Angry Pagan. I think it's YouTube's problem that the link is not working for me.
Maybe the video's been taken down.
Because we were getting messages from StreamYard saying that there's an API issue with YouTube videos right now. So that could be the problem. And it might not be the video specifically, it might be YouTube itself.
Right. We didn't talk about Krusty the Clown and her boo thing. Pictures coming out with the fake boobies.
Oh, you mean her actual husband and not Corey Lewandowski?
I thought that was Corey Lewandowski.
No, Corey Lewandowski is her side piece.
It's hard to tell which one is the now, which one is the later, which one is the breakfast, which one is the lunch. It's hard to tell.
No, it's Kristi Noem's actual husband is the one that's allegedly cross-dressing.
Which is fine. Like no one gives a shit.
Yeah, 100% fine. It also makes a lot of sense.
It's just funny that like it's always the people who complain the loudest that always have a little something going on.
It's all deflection.
All have a little something going on. And I just wanted to borrow this real quick. Look at the ship traffic.
You mean the non-existent ship traffic?
I mean, come on, guys.
They're just sitting there. Oh, yeah. Gas by me is $4.15 a gallon currently.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I think we're past that.
$4.15 for regular. Diesel is over $6 a gallon.
It's cool. It's not like all of our fucking everything comes on a truck.
Yeah. Oh, Mikey and UK people, did you hear that Kanye West was not allowed into the UK? They revoked his pass.
It's so funny. He's like, but I put out an apology. It's like, yeah, but nobody cares.
They had to cancel a whole music festival because of it.
And for everybody who'd be like, oh, you're always ripping on black people and da. I have purposely tried to leave Kanye West and his shenanigans out of the broadcast because I do not like to display my own people in a negative light unless I can absolutely help it. I tried to explain to you guys that mental health is important. And no one wanted to listen to us. And then now he wants to come out with a fucking bullshit theory about him having a traumatic brain injury. It's like, no. You don't have a traumatic brain injury. You're bipolar.
Yes.
We've all known that you've been bipolar because you told us. And instead of getting help, you just isolated yourself and surrounded yourself with Nazis. So now you're a Nazi. Yeah, there's no coming back now.
The dude who said that he loved Hitler so much on Alex Jones's show, scaring the shit out of Alex Jones. That dude shouldn't be led into the UK.
Alex Jones is like, I tried to get him out of it, and he just kept going deeper.
He was like, he's like, listen, I know you like Hugo Boss or whatever. Yeah, he's like, you're a designer, I get it. And Kanye is like, no, you got me all wrong.
Oh, here's the annual UK music event Wireless Festival has been canceled after Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, was denied entry to the country amid backlash over the rapper's history of anti-Semitic remarks. The UK Home Office stated that Ye's presence in the country would not be conducive to the public good. Oh, now I'm a victim. I'm being persecuted. You're not being persecuted. It's just you decided to tell everybody what exactly what was on your mind. And everybody let you say it. No one stopped him from saying anything. He was allowed to say that shit. Okay,
Apparently,
you said
Kanye
it.
just says those things to trigger people.
Be that as it may, it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter. Like, oh, I was just trying to troll them. I was just trying to get them to react.
Yeah.
Well, they
now
reacted.
he says that. Now he says that.
Whether he wanted to do it or not, the reaction is the same.
Yeah.
You put out a song saying Heil Hitler, and you're like, man, they won't even let me have a concert.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. I'm not letting that motherfucker into my fucking city to do a concert. It's like, no on the Hitler rally. Nah, we're good. Go to fucking, what's it called? Go to Nick Fuentes' house. He'll have a concert for you. Or Andrew, the Tate brothers. Go hang out with them.
Oh
And
boy, the
Sneeko and all the
Manosphere.
rest of the people, all the Manosphere
Yeah.
bros. Go have them throw a concert for you. You don't need to go to the UK and have like a big old place. Just go to their house.
Yeah.
And just do public or just do private events from now on, because that's what you've penciled yourself into the corner of. You only entertain white supremacists and Nazis. Well, then go do that.
I can't wait for the Manosphere thing to blow up, and then all those people have to be like, well, I was just saying things.
Look at this one.
Nope. We hear and see you.
This permanent, I am the ultimate alpha tough guy. Also, I feel like I'm being oppressed right now. The simultaneity.
The instant victimization. I'm the victim here. It's me.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Adidas can't get rid of me. Adidas can't get rid of me. I can say whatever I want. They can't get rid of me. Remember when he was in the White House?
Yeah.
Oh, we need to redesign Air Force One and blah, 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 blah. And our president needs to be fresh and blah, 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 blah. Remember that? 2015, 16? Everybody was, he's just, sometimes you could. And him and Candace ran around with the White Lives Matter shirts. Oh. We Shazadi for 10 months. Has it been 10 months already? Oh,
10 months already. Wow.
Sheesh. If you were muted / banned, you would know about it.
You would know. You would know. You would get a notification saying you've been muted.
And we would make fun of you.
And instead we decided to just simply ignore you.
Well, we did answer him.
Yeah. And then just like all the trolls, he kept rattling off in the chat, trying to fucking trigger people. And we just were like, yeah. One trick pony you are, sir. One trick pony.
And that's the thing. Like, everyone acts like this is like our third podcast.
Yeah.
Like, this is the third time we've been on the air. And oh man, wait till I say this. They're not going to know what to do. Brother, all your shit is old and corny.
Yeah.
We have seen and heard it all before.
We've heard it before.
You know what we haven't heard in a long time? You guys are right. I was wrong about that. They never come on and say, okay, you were right about that one.
Yeah. No one ever is like, oh, you were so wrong. My eyes have been opened.
Yeah, they never do that.
Like, no, you guys are just wrong. You're wrong and you're too young or you're too old. I don't know yet.
You're too old to be this young.
Also, you don't know anything. It's like, all right, sure, whatever.
Where do you get your information from? I don't have to tell you anything. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
I assume you get your info from OAN. That's my basic assumption when you come into the chat and be like, you're wrong about Trump.
Newsmax,
OAN, Matt Gaetz, somebody. Chris Cuomo.
And they're big fans of saying corporate media is bought and paid for, la da da da. And if you go to any of those networks, it's buy silver and gold.
Yeah.
Eat this pill.
Yeah.
This pill will take care of all the stuff from the other pill that we sold you yesterday. Oh, do you have this? You probably have brain cancer. So here, buy this pill. Oh, did you read this? Here, take this pill. Also give Trump some money. So it's like, I get that you guys say that corporate media is fucked up, and we agree. We use them because they have journalists and cameras that we don't have. And we take their story or their footage, and then we say what the fuck we want to say about it. As opposed to, I'll just blindly follow this group of people rather than that group of people.
Right. Oh, Ali says in the chat, you have folks that come in hot and then change by the end. I think it was 2 weeks ago, if I remember rightly. We do get a couple. We do get a couple of converts every now and then, or people are like, oh, yeah. I guess we have to agree with some of that because we make salient points.
And our goal here is not to win, right?
No.
Like that's where we're like, oh, we're gonna argue and fight. No, there's nothing to argue about, bro. Like, you're mad about shit that's already happened, and we're telling you you're wrong about it.
Right? We're not here to argue with you. We're just here to present facts and logic. And if that goes against how you feel, then I don't know what to tell you.
It's not really our problem.
All right, Mikey, what do you say we get out of here? Because we got to try and do Delta Green tonight.
I mean, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Here,
I think
good story to go home on.
Someone in the chat asked if we were doing Delta Greens tonight. We are, theoretically.
Hell yeah. Because I did see one Angry Pagans thing about the Rice's whale. They took it off the endangered species list so they could drill more. Fucked up. But check out this whale in fucking in Washington. Just going up a river.
It's a sighting of a whale. We just really wanted to get over here.
It's not every day that we get a whale in the Willapa.
A gray whale has somehow found its way into the Willapa River here in Pacific County. These videos showing the juvenile whale in the river near the Camp Road Bridge. Cascadia Research Collective says the whale was first spotted on Wednesday and then again in this same spot Thursday.
This is how Loch Ness Monster shit gets started. This is how this shit gets started.
No, there's a dinosaur in the lake.
I saw a great crane and neck and fire shot out into the sky. No, it was a little whale. He's adventuring. He's like, what is up here?
What was your first reaction to hearing that there was
Scott, I'll make the episode before we leave.
What?
Scott just wants to know if we could post that we're doing Delta Green ASAP.
Oh, like make the episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whale in the river.
I thought it was April Fool's. And then I started reading.
Oh, hold on. He did this on the first. This is all fake. They're tricking us.
Reading the comments, and I thought, okay, it's real. And of course, it makes me sad. So I'm definitely hoping that it can get back to the ocean without being harmed.
Carissa Reynolds drove out here to Willapa from Chehalis Friday, binoculars in hand to see the whale.
I absolutely love whales. Since I was a kid, I wanted to be a marine biologist.
That love for whales running in the family.
I'm in high school right now, and I want to be able to go into marine biology. So yeah, I think it'd be really cool to get to see a whale out here in the river. That's not something you see every day.
The whale sighting prompted Kirk Meeks and his coworkers to take the day off.
Earlier today.
Guys, where are you? I need you on that job site. Yeah, we were going to show up, but man, you will not believe there's a fucking whale in the river. I got Jimmy and Bobby with me. No, we're not coming in today. We're going to watch this whale. Kirk said, fuck work.
The guys told me that there was a whale in the Willapa. So I said, let's close the shop and let's go explore a little and see if we can
runs
see
in.
it. So we've
Guys, there's a whale outside. Let's go.
Everyone
Hold
just
on, lock the doors first.
Everyone just throws their wrenches in the air just to the shores.
On the river.
Meeks with a potential sighting.
And we might have seen it down here, but not a for sure thing. We saw some ripples in the water.
The Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife and the Cascadia Research Collective searching for the whale by boat Friday. They say while the whale is
It's right there.
thin, it is behaving normally and did not appear to be injured.
I just hope that it makes it out, and
Oh my God, dude. Can you imagine if that whale has like something wrong with it and it has gone in this river to die? Like when like a dog will like go into the porch. Because dude, a whale carcass in a river would be a ecological nightmare. Oh man.
I'm going to keep looking for it over the weekend and see if I see it.
And NOAA tells us after a, quote, exhaustive search of the lower Willapa, the boat team was not able to find the whale. But if you do happen to see it, experts urge you to reach out to the Fisheries Service or the Cascadia Collective. Jake Holter?
Wait, what you mean the Cascadia Collective? They are leaving, dude. All right, let me see. They're asking how far into the river that is. Let me see. Willapa River, Washington. Okay, here. Boop. So it got pretty far inland. This is Willapa. And here's the ocean. So it's adventuring.
Yeah, that's pretty far up there.
He might want to start thinking about how to turn around.
Yeah, turn around.
I don't know if he can. dig out a cul-de-sac so he can get out of there. Maybe the sound got it confused. Perhaps it's trying to do a Suez Canal tribute. It better not. Tons of my says, throw the kelp, throw the kelp. 6 to 7 miles. You know what, Tons?
God damn it.
You know what, Tons? It's always laugh at the boys time, you know?
It's always 6-7 this and 6-7 that.
So here, final words for all of our friends on this, the day before we drop nukes on Iran. Tim.
What? Oh,
your final words
for
to
me.
the people before the nuke gets dropped.
I mean, I don't think that Trump's going to actually use nuclear weapons, but it's not outside the range of possibilities. I think that he's just going to do like a carpet bombing campaign on their infrastructure. And there's, I think Chris C posted in the chat a while back that the Trump administration was forced to say that they're not using nuclear weapons because so many people were freaked out about it. Not saying the Trump administration is above lying, but I think if they were planning on it, they've kind of been spooked out of it. I do think that tonight is going to be important for America one way or the other. Either Trump tacos again, and he just looks like a blundering idiot again and a lunatic again, or he decides to carpet bomb a country. And that is just terrible as well. Like he decides to commit war crimes. And that makes him look like an unhinged maniac as well. So there's no winning. There's no winning here anymore. Like there never was a win scenario for America in this war. But it's getting worse, and there's no way out of here until we get Trump out of here. Like we got a 25th Amendment his ass right now.
I don't know what this is about, but it's got a cave and it's got water. And I need to know what happened.
Well, Central Texas just got a major prehistoric surprise. Two scientists who were snorkeling through an underwater cave near San Antonio stumbled on a treasure trove of fossils down there. You're looking at video from that excursion. Among their findings, a giant tortoise and a lion-sized relative of the armadillo.
Cool.
I'm sorry. Did you just say a lion-sized armadillo? I want to ride it, and I want it to be my friend, and I will call him Chubbs.
Tortoise and a lion-sized relative of the armadillo. Fossils, that is. Creatures that haven't been seen in this area before, dating back around 100.
That's a person.
100,000 years.
That's a person in a cave.
Yeah.
These
There's a
fossils
body in
giving
that
researchers
cave.
You can't fool me. That's a person.
a whole new look now at the Central Texas Ice Age past and proving that the Lone Star State still has some secrets out there left to uncover. We have to.
Texas has secrets, all right.
Do you know what Lechuguilla is?
No.
All right, let me find one last photograph, and it will make you guys feel good. Lechuguilla. It is a cave. And it is the Crystal Cave, which is now closed to everyone.
Apparently, they also found an old Nokia phone in that cave.
The brick.
The brick.
Okay.
Two things will survive the impending apocalypse: those old Nokia phones and cockroaches.
Oh my God, he's got Modest Mouse playing in his video.
Can't be doing any of that.
Yeah, chill, dude. Oh, these are Carlsbad Caverns. So let me just find some pitches to the Google machine. Lechuguilla images. All right, Lechuguilla cave. Oh wow, wow. They have a map of it. Okay, here we go. Share this tab instead. Lechuguilla. Behold. This is Lechuguilla.
That's freaky. Stalactites. Or is that
Open
stalagmites?
image, a new tab. Tights hang tight to the ceiling, and mites might make you trip.
Okay, so stalagmites.
There's a human. So they were just, rumbling around in the flats of Texas, and they're like, "Oh look, this caves in. Oh look, there's a little cavern entrance in here." They found the biggest underground cave system in like North America.
Jesus.
These are all crystalline formations. That is crystals on top of stalactites and stalagmites. Let me show you the great ballroom. Here, let's look at this one. Chandelier ballroom in Lechuguilla. Discover more cave. Da 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 da. Let's see. Go down. Where's the grand ballroom? Come on. You ever been in a cave before?
Yeah, a couple times.
Share this tab instead. Bro, look at these crystal formations.
That's crazy.
It is completely like, and keep in mind, they are probably like 600, 700, 800 feet underground.
Yeah.
All of this is underground. Are you going to show the ballroom? Yeah, here's him going into the damn cave. Going from one chamber to another chamber, like going down for, like, it is unbelievably deep. I think it's been closed to like all exploration and all that shit. There was an incident. I think somebody broke off a big chunk of crystals. So like, no one go in anymore.
Don't touch it.
But if you want to, Planet Earth had a really good section on it in there. It was Planet Earth 1. I think it was the caves section. And they got a crew in there, and it is unbelievable, like the size of like a stadium completely underground.
Yeah.
Filled with crystals from the top to the bottom. Like, it's insane.
Yeah,
insane.
Don't ruin the pretty nature.
Yeah.
Don't fucking touch things that aren't yours.
A glyptodon. That's a good name. The glyptodon.
All right, Wakey, let's get out of here. I gotta eat some sort of food.
Yeah. Stinky Butt fell asleep on me, which is good. I appreciate when she takes naps during the show.
But yeah, everyone stay safe.
Stay safe.
Keep your guard your mental health.
Yes. And we're here for you if you need us.
Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Patreon.com/TheBinPodcast. we'll be back in about 5 hours ish.
Yes.
For Delta Green, where we will have fun. We will have fun. And I will try not to break Mikey. I can't say anything about Ollie and Mark, but I will try not to break Mikey.
Oh, you guys act like I'm against you. I don't care. Like, I just needed you guys to get through the first mission. The second mission I came up with, I don't give a fuck what you guys do. You want to waste a fucking whole bunch of time and be fucking assholes? Go for it. I don't care. Doesn't hurt me. You just won't solve the mystery. And you'll probably die.
Oh, did you put this new button on here?
Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards.
That's a good one. All right. Well, then we will see you all tonight, and don't forget to drink your meat.